that shit. Type she. The very least, that's like a 70. Where is that 70 string? You know, 70 per week. Supposedly. Alrighty. Alrighty. Hello, Broken Skull. Welcome to the stream. You were sick, right? Are you better now? Or are you still sick? Hold on. Hello, Ichigo. Welcome to the stream. You're better? Oh, nice. That is good. Alrighty. Hold on. The light's not really... Okay, there you go. Now the light's shining. Now we can see. Alrighty. Bro, I need your help again, please? With what exactly? Actually, I'll start all the way over here so I have enough space for the rest of the drawings. Not like I'm going to do a lot of drawings on this page specifically, but you know how it is. Maybe if my pen would actually draw. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to pull the... Well, I guess like the back of the skull would be there, and then I'm just going to assume like the spine is going there, side of the body hair, shoulder hair. I'm going to like pop out the other shoulder right there. Bring that like that, connect it like that. I mean, we can just imagine that that's what's there, and then I can like bring down the legs. So the legs are going to be coming around there. Okay, I'm going to try and have it make a little bit more sense with the... Like that. Drawing, bro? Well, yeah, but like what specifically in drawing? Alright, I'm gonna bring in the back of her skull, or rather, I'm gonna bring in her hair, like that. Drawing fire? I don't know how to draw fire, though. The way I'd go about learning how to draw fire is, well, by using reference. I'd simply try and figure out the basic shapes. I'm pretty sure fire follows a pretty spiky aesthetic, like spiky. I would assume fire is like something like this, you know? But I don't know how to draw fire, you know? So it's like probably something like that. And I'm pretty sure the outside is darker than the inside, so like, you know, but... Probably something like that, right? Okay, I'm gonna bring in the pigtails. And there you go. Yeah. Oh. Whatever. Okay, cool. Do you know Darren C. Art? No, I do not. Don't know who that is. I'm gonna bring her hips down here. Okay, so I guess like her butt would be like there. And then I just bring this around, and then I bring that around there. And then I bring her butt in like there, and... You know, I do not know that person. Like that? And then like that? Maybe? That kind of looks okay. I'll just bring that around like that. Tomorrow I'm having my first high school test. Oh, nice. Good luck. You'll probably do well, assuming you've studied. Is that how that works? There you go. You get to see his artworks. It's so cool. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Perhaps I will. I'm gonna bring that in like that. Yeah, there's a lot of cool artists in the world. Very impressive stuff. That's why I never run out of inspiration. There's always people to inspire me. Is that like how? Okay, that kind of works like that. But I think I'd bring the back in more than, and then I'm just gonna start shading. Hello, Hugo. Welcome to the stream. How was your day? Hopefully your day was well. Bro, do you have a manga yet? Nope. Okay. I'm gonna try to soften up on the actual rendering of the back. Kind of. I want to see if that will work well. I mean, obviously I bring that around, and right here should be like shaded. Right there should be shaded, and then I'm just gonna, why is there an orange-haired goat in the stream? Are you talking about Hikari? Or Hikaru? Sorry, not Hikaru, right? Talk about Broken Skull's profile picture. Your day was? Well. Oh, right, Ichigo. Right. I was looking at Hikaru's lighting. I was like, are you talking about the lighting? No, you're talking about Ichigo. I completely forgot that Ichigo... I completely forgot that the profile picture was Ichigo. Hello, Davex. I see you got the REM profile picture this time, like you said you would. Welcome to the stream. How was your day? I'm a man of my word. I see. I believe you. Are we drawing today? I have no idea. I'm just practicing. As always. I guess woman. When in doubt, just say woman, because most likely that is actually what I'm drawing. Okay, no, I guess I'll fully go for it with the shading, yeah. Like that. I would like to maybe bring that in more, but that kind of works. Drawing yourself drawing when? Nah. You can't trick me into some sort of face reveal that easily. Many have tried. Actually, I have drawn that, but yeah. I've actually drawn myself drawing before or something like that. I've drawn someone else drawing. So, I mean, that's basically that, right? Oh, shit. I just realized if I take this, I can just do that one right there. Never mind. It's gone. Where did it go? What the heck? Ugh, whatever. What about drawing yourself? Isn't that what he just said? I thought that's what he just said. I could do that pose. That pose is interesting. I'll do that. Oh, hold on. Let me shade her shoulder real quick. And maybe her arm. I'll shade her arm too. Okay, that works. Ahead of yourself? Well, I mean, that's... Yeah. Oh, you're right. He didn't say drawing myself, but then he said drawception. So for whatever reason, I thought of drawing myself, but then you said that, so I got confused. I could do that drawing, or I could do this. Yeah, I'll just do this drawing. Okay, crouching. Crouching, hopefully I got that drawn well. Bring in the head. I'm gonna bring that there. Bring out the back. So the back is gonna be pretty rounded. And then the butt's gonna come around there. The knees are gonna come over here. Arm is here, so the elbow's there. Arm comes up to the face, and then the fist is like, so then the hand is there. And then like that, I think. I did it. I got 4 to 5 hours of sleep last night, which obviously isn't the best, but you know, surprisingly, I'm not as tired as I think. I'm not as tired as I think I would be if I got 4 to 5 hours of sleep. 4 to 5. I'm surprisingly awake. Rookie numbers. True, there are people who get less, but I mean, for me, it's quite astonishing that I'm still alive. I mean, not alive, but awake. But I guess the good news is, I suppose I'll have an easy time falling asleep tonight. Hopefully. Hopefully that's what will happen. Unless I just like end up having some sort of insomnia, which would be pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. Make sure you get lots of sleep. I'll try. I have to make a video or something like that, so I'll try and make a video. 48-hour stream when? Yeah, I mean, probably never. They say never, but I might just have to say never for this one. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna bring in her other knee. Bring it down here, bring in the other shoe. Bring it over there. I'm gonna bring in the fluff for her boot. And I'll bring in the other, the fluff for her boot there. Alrighty, that kind of works. I'm gonna now, let's see. I'll just give her a simple dress. Usually I give her a military dress, but for this one, I'll just make it, yeah, simple. Okay, so her armpit would be there, and then her arm would connect there. And if that's where that is, then her body is wrapping around there. Her chest would be somewhere over there, blocked by the arm, and then like that. So then I guess the dress would be just wrapping around here. If that's what's happening, I can then do that, and then I can just bring the folds for the dress in. Or actually, maybe I can just make it fold into like a belt or something. Yeah, that'll be cool. Good afternoon, Sloth. Welcome to the stream. How was your day? Hopefully it was well. Hopefully it was good. Actually, I don't think a day could be well, or I don't think that's grammatically correct. So hopefully it was good. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna bring in her nose, which her nose should be right there. What are you up to, Sloth? You drawing or something else? You know, I want to find a simple way to draw. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to find a simple way to draw hair. I'm going to study that today, or at least partially. Or at least I'll try. I'll try and get that done between my video making. I'm good. Oh, how am I? I'm good. I got I got like 4 to 5 hours of sleep. I don't know exactly, but so I mean, I guess I'm tired, but I'm not as tired as you'd think. Plus, I went to sleep at like 12-ish, and I woke up at like 5, I think. So like 5 hours actually. Well, 12 to 1. I don't know exactly what time. Hence the name, art with a hint of delirium. Although I'm not that delirious. I'm not even that tired. At least not right now. I'm probably gonna go through it later in the day. Even though it's like already 2 p.m. Honestly, I was tired earlier than I was now, so. Did you eat today? I did. I ate a couple hours ago. Yeah, I ate today. Definitely ate. Recently, that's another story. I could change up her, actually. I'll change up her hairstyle. I'm gonna stop, or actually, yeah. I'll give her, like, just a ponytail instead of the pigtails that I normally do. Something like that. Okay, I think this is good enough. Then just shade around the butt. I need a shade right here where the dress is folding around the legs. Or around the hips. Shade there. I need a shade over here because this is just the part of the body that would be blocked by the light. Maybe there'd be some amount of folds happening, so like maybe something like this. Even though that fold doesn't really make sense, but it's cool. Right there slightly, right there slightly. Okay, cool. And then shade her arm. I guess I could shade her kneecaps. Or just legs. I'll shade her legs. Like that. Alrighty. That drawing went easier than I thought. That's good. Maybe I'll just shade this part of her hair. I don't even care about... Oh, hello, Hunted. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I don't care about drawing or... I don't care about optimizing the hair on my sketchbook, but I do want to find a better way to render the hair. I said that already. I don't know if I made it clear that I was talking about rendering on digital art. Yeah, so that's gonna be my mission for today. Yes, hello, I'm just here drawing. The grind and the weather is good. It's cloudy, which is cool. Hello, Solo. It's going good. How's it going for you? Okay, I think, yeah, I don't really know what I was gonna do with this. I'll just put it there. That's a flipping pose. I don't really care to draw that. Or I could draw it. That's an interesting pose. I don't really care to draw that one either. I don't draw the interesting poses, and then I complain about not having any interesting poses, so maybe I should just draw it. Let's see. Well, not gonna lie, you are specifically on fire, dude. Your art looks omega epic today. I want you to understand specifically today. Well, I'm glad you like it. I mean, there's fire right here because I did specifically draw fire today. Ichigo asked me to. Just finished my morning sketches. Nice. Dennis, whatever you're doing looks epic. Well, thank you. You're gonna watch Spy X Family and come back? Okay. Have a good time. I think her collarbone should. So her collarbone should be here. I'd assume her shoulders are there. Okay. elbow there. Okay, so it's like supposed to be some sort of flip. Did I even leave enough room? I don't know if I left enough room to fully do this pose. Something like that. You know, it's fine because okay, like that. The crotch is probably somewhere here. Yeah, the pose is kind of running out of space. My bad. I don't know, comparing it from yesterday, today looks 10 times better. Well, that's good. Fair enough. I mean, there's more full body drawings anyways, yeah. That makes sense. Let me see something real quick. Okay. Assuming I'm gonna be bringing that like that, I probably want to... Okay, I don't really care about this. I think I could just leave the arms like this because the hands connecting to the ground is actually not the point of this pose. It's really about the flip. So something like that. Alright, so I'm gonna bring that out. Bring that in. Bring that in. We drawing monster girls today? I mean, I basically always am, but yeah. I'm gonna be a sheep and act like a broken skull. I'm gonna go watch Mushoku Tensei and read chapter 2 of Peak Zero. Okay, goodbye. Have fun. Have fun. You're on episode 6, right? Yeah, the rest of the season was really good. Also, what's today's page theme? Woman. Same as the other pages, I guess. Now episode 10. Wow, that's you went far. Almost to the halfway point, right? I'm pretty sure there's only 24 episodes or somewhere around there. Or 20, is there 22 or 24? I think it's 24. I don't know what I'm trying to get at here. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll flip this back over. I suppose today's theme must be Dennis cooking. Yeah. Okay, so I need that to be there. Okay, yeah, so yeah. Have fun. So I'm gonna... Real question. Okay, so the leg is probably going up here, right? We can assume that. This the hip. Yeah, see, my visual library gets completely ruined if the pose is upside down. How can I pick out the landmarks if I can't pick out the landmarks, you know? So it'd be something like this, and then like that, and then like that. Then I'm bringing... well, I guess the pose is blocked, right? The rest of the leg doesn't really matter, just like the rest of the arms. It's really about the upside downness of it. Yeah, something like a handstand. It is a handstand, or a flip, something like that. You know, for the reference I have, yeah, the reference I have didn't... yeah, the reference, the short is too... The skirt is too short. Sorry, I was gonna say that in reverse. So instead of... Yeah, I'm gonna make the skirt a little bit longer, even though I will miss out on the actual learning of how to draw the anatomy from upside down. Guess that's not important. Guess that's not for now. That's not for today. One thing I do is the placements of the hands and feet, so I know where they're going to be beforehand. Yeah, I can see that. For normal poses, I tend to do the placement of the crotch. Well, because the crotch is where the legs are connected to. It's basically, if the hips of the character is unbalanced, it's going to look a little bit wrong. So That's really where I put all my focus to, the hips. So I make sure to mark that. Um, yeah. Yeah, marking where the body is going to be is a very important thing to do. By the way, how am I supposed to do this? Do we just connect it, or do we... I think I could just do that. I'll just make that fine. Then, like, the hollow part of the knee is going to be there. The back of the knee. Okay, cool. I think that works. I think it'd look a little bit better. This is not how the reference has it, but I'll just have this arm straight. I think that'll look cooler. I hate nothing in my life, but Dennis knows my specific hate for Mushoku. I do, but I have no idea why. Not that it's really important. It doesn't really matter why. Well, okay, it kind of does. I was gonna say, it doesn't really matter why someone hates something, even though it kind of is important, but rather, I don't really care. I suppose Dennis drawing separate characters in their own specific corner instead of cramping them together. Maybe. I think I rather a compact, like, sketchbook. But I don't think I've made it too not compact. The only way, like, yeah, what I do is I do, like, big poses like, I do big poses, and then I start to fill in the small areas. But it's not like there's any small areas to fill in here. Or, well, there is. Like, I'd fill it in with, like, a face or something. Just to complete the page. I think I'm good now. You know what I'll do? Before I get ahead of myself, I'm just gonna come in here. Is this the wrong pen? That is the wrong pen. I need to finish this pen first. I'll bring this in. Bring in the chin. Actually, a little bit like that. Bring in the chin. Whatever it might be, I'm personally impressed today. Gonna archive the stream in my top 10 art playlist. Oh yes, we all have a top 10 art playlist. Definitely. Okay. I think that's fine. Gonna bring in her nose. Have you always used pens to study and practice? I've used pens since like November of last year, so it's almost been a year since I've started. Before I used to not, no. But yeah, now I have. Wait, you have too? Absolutely not. I try not to make it a habit of hoarding of hoarding things. If I can afford not to hoard something, I will. Unless it's a really, really good thing. Unless I think I'll get value from, like, keeping it. But if not, I try not to hoard stuff. Now, this is in relation to art. I hoard lots of normal stuff. I hoard, like, electronics and stuff. Even though it's, like, totally useless. I have, like, a box full of the stuff. I meant the playlist? Yeah, no, I know exactly what you meant. Which is why I'm saying I don't have a playlist. Because I try not to hoard stuff. In this case, I'm talking about hoarding videos. I hoard art books. Honestly, I probably would too, but I have no art books to hoard. Okay, so her collarbone is here. I'm just gonna... Okay, yeah, if her collarbone's here. First, I'm gonna bring in the collar for her shirt, which actually, yeah, I guess then you wouldn't be able to see her collarbone, so... Good thing I plotted that out first. and there should be like a seam on the side of the shirt, I think. Now, I think I made this a little bit too big. I think that would look better, or maybe even bring that in even more, and then, yeah, I think this would look good. So something like this. Also, chat, or is that just saying on October 6th, the official David Productions JoJo's Bizarre Adventure started to air with its Phantom Blood series. So it's basically today. So basically today is Founding Father's Day for JoJo series. Oh, nice. That's cool. Then I bring this in, and then I bring this out. Okay. You know, there should be some amount of stretching happening there because this is pulling itself. Okay. And then I should be able to just flip this over. I think flipping it over now, I will be able to finish it. There we go. Yeah, that looks right. My brain says this looks right, so it must be right. That's definitely how you're supposed to go about figuring out if something is right or not. If your brain says it is, then it must be. Trust your brain. Your brain never lies. Your brain is trustworthy, I promise. You've got me want to draw monster girls. I mean, I practically always draw monster girls. Or at least, I practically never draw human girls. It's almost like I'm allergic or something. I forgot about the pleats. Yeah, this dress is supposed to be pleated, or the skirt is supposed to be pleated. Okay, let me see if I can figure this out. I don't know. I don't know if it'd look good if I just did it in retrospect, because I already. The pleats would look good, but I don't know if I. Yeah, I'm just gonna not. I'll just do a normal dress. It's cool. It's cool. I do just like the way the pleated skirts look, so. I usually draw girls with mechanical bits and parts. I mean, that's pretty cool. If I had the patience to actually do that, I probably would do that a lot. I love my robot waifus. I mean, robots are really cool, so I agree. Usually, if there's a robot in an anime or a game, a robot girl, I mean, they're usually among my favorite. To be fair though, I think I just like deadpan stuff in the face. Is this all with reference? Yeah. Yes, I'm practicing. Practicing as always. Practicing, studying. I'm not doing the references one-to-one, but yes. It is with reference. Come on, you think I'm good enough to just do this off the top of my head? I'm not Kim Jong-gi. I'm not 58MW. I bet you'll love Knights of Guinevere. Will I? Maybe. Been hearing a lot about this Knights of Guinevere from, I think, Glitch Productions, right? On YouTube. In fact, I saw the pilot. Like, I literally saw it on, or the recommendation for it. I just didn't watch it. 58MW is insane. Yeah, the guy is for no reason. he's really good for no reason. It's a bit hard, but with refs and practice, it makes it easy. Yeah. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, in fact, just yesterday I was I think I was talking about him yesterday, and so, or no, it was the day before. But yesterday I actually just started like watching some of his streams back. Just the VODs, I guess. I've never watched one of his streams live. I don't think I will. I don't think I'm gonna watch his streams live, but I like to just have it on. Like while I'm drawing, just have something like that on. it's peaceful. Plus, he has music playing like in his streams, so I mean, it's like I don't really have to play music if he's playing music. Okay. Glitch Productions is always Goldie. They're cooking like Gordon Ramsay on an A6 Wagyu. Action pose? Yes. Oh crap, I forgot. Where's her eye looking? I guess her eye is looking over here. Yeah, something looked like it wasn't finished. It was her eyes. And then I guess I'll just do that, and then that. And then I have to bring in her mouth. So her mouth will be like this. And then I have to bring in her markings, and then her markings will be like this. Question, Dennis. Knowing your ethnicity, I bet you know the answer to Who Was in Paris? I do. Or so I say, but I've actually never heard the song. I don't think I've actually... No, I must have heard the song, but I haven't, like, actually listened to it. I've heard it, like, probably in passing. Okay, so I'm just gonna bring that over here. Oh, action pose, she's doing a flip. Yes, she is. In the original reference, you could see the underwear. I just decided not to. Which is weird coming from me, actually. Honestly, I don't know why. I'm taking the moral high ground, I promise. I'm such like a good person. I would never do like a pose where you could see the character's underwear. Who do you think I am? I am saintly. All of you think I'm some heathen. Kate, tell I've been cursed by a gnome in one of the Discord servers to know what it's about without Googling it. You've been cursed by a gnome. That sounds like a tragic backstory. All right, cool. This pose actually turned out to go like pretty well. I think, yeah, I like this pose. I like how this turned out. See, this is why you do interesting poses. I could have missed out on doing this cool pose. I was like, should I do it? Nah, probably not. But I did. I did it. So who was in Paris then? I know, but if you don't know, then, you know, Russian, like, you know, rip for you, I guess. The knowledge of who was in Paris is only for those who know who was in Paris. And it shan't be shared with anyone else. For that would be breaking the sacred oath that we've all sworn. What the hell am I yapping about? Okay, let me do a different pose. So I say I'm kind of running out of poses. Space, rather, not poses. Maybe I'll do like a face or something. Maybe I'll draw a face. I think I will. No, there's probably space for a pose on the top left. Come on, are you gonna gatekeep your #1 fan, or maybe #2? Yes, I will. I may not be a heathen, as I said before, but I'm certainly not a good person. I will gatekeep. I will gaslight. Most importantly, I will girl boss. I'm going to die now. Anyways, Sorry, I had to complete it. You can't just say one part of something and then, leave out the rest, okay? You have to do the entire quote. Sometimes, unless you're gatekeeping. Or no, not again. Sorry. Alrighty. Come on. I want a pose. I want a cool pose. What's the pose? What pose can even fit there? Do I have to go to my archive? I'll go to my archive. I'll go to my reference archive. Ah, I see. Yeah, okay, I'll do that. Huh, okay, yeah, sure. Let's go with that. And Harry thought we were friends? Huh? Yeah, of course we're friends. With absolutely no parasocial attachment. Absolutely none at all. Okay, cool. Let me bring in the head. Bring in the... your body. Okay. So actually, what I should probably plot out, I should plot out where the butt is going to be first. Because if I don't, I'm probably going to end up in a world of hurt. Then one friend to another who is in Paris? You know. It's only for those who know. It's a cognito hazard, okay? I can't tell you. If I tell you, you'll be in danger. It's how it works. It's how it works. I promise it's how it works. It is how it works. It's how it works. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, but I was stumbling. Napoleon Bonaparte. Why was Paris? We're asking about who was in Paris. Why was Paris? How about how is Paris? Have we ever asked how Paris is doing? Spoiler alert, it's not doing good, apparently. Or so I've heard, I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna bring that there, bring that there. Bring in the body. Marie Antoinette. It's not SCP from the anti-memetic division. What do you mean, cognito hazard? Well, obviously, if you don't know it, then you don't know if it's a cognito hazard or not. So it is actually. It is in fact a cognito hazard. If I tell you, you will be at risk of imminent death. Actually, you'll be lucky if it was just that. Okay, cool. I'm gonna break this down. Something like that. Okay, cool. So now we're wrapping this around. The body's coming here. We're bringing there. Okay, so now right there, that's gonna be coming down. We're just gonna assume that that's like that. So it's a cognito hazard. So how are you good? You clearly do not know my sanity right now. Paris needs our support. Yes. We should all band together and help Paris. Wrap that up. Now, let me think about how I'm gonna actually draw this. Tail. Right, tail. When in doubt, bring in the tail. The tail always saves us. How could the tail not? So I'm assuming it's gonna come around here, wrap around here, and actually we probably should go higher, like around there. Intersect with the leg and then come out there, like that. There we go. There we go. I now bring in her hair. So her hair is gonna just wrap around, flow down her back. Or at least for that part, we'll bring it over there. I'm now gonna bring in her bangs, which should just be like that. Paris is doing good. It's all sunshine and rainbows there. Just don't look at the town square. All those rallies are just a bunch of stupid people. And what do you mean they're throwing Molotovs? It's tradition. What's happening in Paris? That does not seem, how do you say daijoubu? It is not, in fact, daijoubu. Alright, I'm gonna bring that there, gonna bring that there. Okay, I need some more horns to come over here, like that. And then I have one more on the back of her head, sprouting from her hair. And probably one more over here. And technically one more over there. I'm gonna just bring down her bangs a little bit more, bring in her eye. Alrighty, that kind of works. And then I guess her ear is somewhere around here. Cool, that works. Now time to get to Shaden. Everything is happening in Paris. Check the news, dude. And those guys are 2 steps away from saying A for anarchy and fight the police force again for the 4th time this month. It'd be like that sometimes, I guess. What if I go for a softer shading method? That'd be interesting. Let me try. Check if you check, you'll know. Probably. I won't check because I don't want to know. You know how those cognito hazards are. Can't be too safe with any information. You know what they say, bliss, ignorance is bliss. Or something like that, I don't know. It'd be like that sometimes, damn. Saying sometimes in Paris, okay. Saying sometimes in Paris case is such an understatement. Do you share your sketches on Discord? I don't know. I do not share my sketches on Discord. Or sometimes. It depends. I'll share, like, if there's a sketch that I'm like, oh, wow, this is a really good sketch. I'll share it. Or something that I was just, if there's, like, a video, look, okay. I'll share a sketch on Discord if I didn't have it on stream and I didn't have it on, like, video. But if it's on video and it's on stream, then I don't share them now. And it also has to be a good sketch. Or, like, not even a good sketch. It has to be one that I'm actually, like, proud of, I guess. But, like, how often am I actually proud of a drawing? Not often, so. How dare you? I want to admire your great work. Yeah, I don't. Although I would probably make, like, I'm supposed to be posting sketches on my Twitter, or my other Twitter, because a lot of my sketches probably, well, yeah. Anyways, yeah. I have the normal Twitter account, which is, so, like, my normal Twitter account is in the description, but then, like, linked to that Twitter account I think it's a link tree. I can't remember what I did. I have, like, another Twitter account. So, like, if I were to post sketches, it'd probably be to that one. I mainly just post finished artworks on my normal Twitter account, my main one. Soul has a good point. I'll try and make a point to, I'll make it a point to try and post sketches then. Hello, Shiraz. If you search best croissant, or should I say best croissant in Paris by Lewis, you'll know what's going on in Paris. It's a very entertaining 16-minute video, pretty fun to watch while in all that chaos, almost satire. I see. The community in your Discord is brought together by your sketches you do on stream. I don't know. I thought that it was brought together just by my yapping. I don't know. I guess at the root of it all is my drawings, but I don't know. It's kind of like it kind of just feels like they're the ones bringing it together, which is like good. I think that's cool. Everyone would love to see them on Discord. Should make a portfolio for your sketches. I could. Other pose I'm stealing from you, top left corner. Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, yeah, okay. The community is united by woman, Dennis, and Gold Ship. I can't escape from her. That menace. I'm gonna be like J. Jonah Jameson from Spider-Man, except instead of Spider-Man, it's Gold She. That damn Uma. I'll send her to the glue factory. Yeah, hello, Shiraz. I also have nothing funny to say when entering, so hello. Yes, hello, Shiraz. How's your day? Hopefully it's been well. That's literally my catchphrase. At this point, I should just start saying, Genki ina. No, hold on. I'll just start saying, did something good happen? Hey, welcome to the stream. Did something good happen? Yeah, I'll do that. I'll start quoting lame. I'll start doing lame quotes, nerdy quotes. Good, I'm wet from swimming. Nice. Swimming is cool. Swimming is great. I haven't swam in a long time. I almost said swum. I haven't swum in a long time. And then I was like, wait, swum isn't a word. And so, yeah, swam. I haven't swam in a long time. Okay. Bring that in. Horsewoman, the Great Uniter. Glue Factory, I'll send you to the dry cleaning to remove all the ink from your system before that. Mutually assured destruction. I think that's fine. I'm okay with that. As long as I don't have to be pestered by Gold Ship. Gold Ship. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. That's done. I need to maybe like hair. Maybe I'll just do like that looks interesting. I love how it's been a month since I said I was gonna practice shading on my iPad, and you didn't shade yet. Hello, Rap Dog. Welcome to the stream. How have you been? Or rather, did something good happen? No, if I'm gonna have a catchphrase, I'm gonna make it interesting. I'm gonna make it cool. No, I'm gonna make it interesting, yeah. Elder Art, by the way, ever gonna try digital? Where do you find your references? I find my references on Twitter, Pinterest. Twitter and Pinterest. Question, how often do you swim and have... and how often do you shave and... How often do you swim and shave your beard? Actually, I was gonna shave today. Not like clean. I'm just gonna shape up. I'm gonna look fresh. I was supposed to, but you know, that's a good reminder. I swam like 2 years ago. Cal practice shading right now. Love your art. Yeah, no, I do digital art. What are you talking about? If you check my community post, you can see some of my digital art. I post my digital art on my community post for YouTube. So yeah. Or my Twitter. Actually, I don't know how often I post on Twitter. I'll post more. I can way more easily post sketches on Twitter than digital art, because it's easier to post sketches than digital art, I feel. Or no, that's just a placebo. I don't know what's up with me. Ignore me. I'm yapping, rambling, even. That's an interesting pose. Let's not do that. Okay. We're towing a line here, and I think I want to stay on the line. Let's not cross over. Let me do that pose. No, that pose is... No, that pose maybe? No, that pose is... No. Oh, hello. Hello, Abby. A fun fact stream? No, fun fact. I'm streaming. But there are no fun facts in this stream. Although we have unfun facts. Like, I got 5 hours of sleep. I'm gonna round up. I got 5 hours of sleep. I went to sleep at like 12 and I woke up at like 5. Or maybe I went to sleep at like 1 and I woke up at 5. So yeah, 4 to 5 hours of sleep. Which isn't bad, but I'm actually not that tired. Surprisingly. So you don't clean shave? What about those shape ups then? Yeah, I do need to though. I don't know. I do it whenever I feel like it. Whenever I feel like it's getting out of control. It's not like there's really anyone who sees me, so it's not like it really matters. But, you know, I think it's good to keep up some amount of self-perception. If you see yourself as a bum, then you'll become a bum. So make yourself not a bum, so you don't see yourself as a bum, so you don't become a bum. It's like something like a self-fulfilling prophecy, except... No, it's literally that, actually. The fun fact, joke was so corny, totally dad joke worthy, unlike today's art. Day ruined by that joke. What joke? I didn't do a did I do a joke? Wait, hold on. I respond to that with, why are you truly inspiring? Are you talking to me? Did I do a joke? I don't think I did it. I don't think I did a joke. Would you rather lose one of your 5 senses you can choose, or a limb? I can live without my sense, but I love smelling. But yes, I can live without my sense of smell. I can do that. Although your smell is connected to your taste, right? Would I rather smell or taste? I'd rather taste. Yeah, I'd rather taste. Yeah, I'll taste. I can't lose my ears. I can't lose my sense of hearing. Because my hearing is one of my best, I was gonna say stats. Yeah, hearing is one of my best stats. Like, I have really good hearing. I also I have 20/20 vision, so I guess my vision is like, my vision is literally maxed out. Or is it not? You can't go about 20/20. 20/20 is the best, unless you can get better, but I don't think so. I don't think you can do that, but yeah. No hand-related stuff. Divine General Dennis gotta cook with those fingies, indeed. A bum sin. A bum sin. 2025. Oh no. If you take away smell, you lose half your taste. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, at least you can taste, right? You don't want to take away your taste and then you lose all your taste, right? Unless you're saying if you take away your taste, you only lose half of your taste. I love smelling though. Smelling is great. Hello, Is that cappuccino? Hold on. Is that cappuccino I see over there? Wow, that's crazy. Hi, cappuccino. How was your day? Did something unwell happen? Are you unwell? Actually, last time I talked to you, you were doing pretty well, so that's probably good. Is that UpGod? What is this? What are these cameos we're getting? Hello, UpGod. Sin, I talked with someone from Georgia at university. Oh, nice. Chotomate. Who are we chotoing? And why are we waiting? Why are we waiting, exactly? So only me is Blur lagging? Am I lagging? Am I lagging? I don't think I'm lagging. I mean, I wouldn't know. You would lose a leg? What? But you can't walk. You need legs. Because I can still be mobile and I have handicap parking. I mean, yeah, you could be mobile, just less mobile. I very much like my athleticism. Or rather, I very much like being able to stand. Then post all your art on Discord section somewhere. You know, don't I have like some sort of, or not a portfolio, but like a reference place? Don't I have a reference? But what, even your sketches? I could. Actually, I don't think I want to do that on Discord. So like on Discord, you have to, or at least for me on Discord, I have to select which pictures I want to share with Discord. And I don't want to fill up all of that space, like all the pictures that I'm selecting, with just sketches. Although I could probably do that on like my Twitter or something like that. But I can totally post my... I can totally post most of my digital art on Discord. By the way, where am I going with this? That's going down there, so we're just gonna bring down the hips or something like that. And like that. It's OC ref, but that's just your OC. Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, all I draw is my OCs, so like, or kinda. Yeah, I guess I could just make it just... Maybe I'll make a portfolio, right? We do have a portfolio channel. You know, I realize I do rarely post, well, yeah, art on Discord. Which, yeah, fair enough. Congrats on 5.5K. Thank you, thank you. Horn tutorial, please? No, I'm not a horn expert. I don't make shapes. You know, just like, you know, just go like bum, 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 you know? Or you bum, a bum, yeah? Or, you know, you can mix and match. You do that. Horns are pretty easy. It gets easier if you think about them in 3D space, like as if they were like noodles or something like that. Yeah. I gotta go. Okay. Goodbye, Abby. Have a good day. Do you think you're fine when you sleep little, or do you have a hard time during the day? Well, we're figuring it out right now. I got like 5 hours of sleep. Well, 4 to 5 hours of sleep, so I have no idea. I'm pretty fine though. I'm not that tired. Back after 36 years. Welcome back, Broken Skull. Make a portfolio. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. Wait, since when did I get to 5.5? Wait, yeah, wait, when did I get to 5.5? Wait. Huh? It didn't even click. I thought I said, like, thank you, but yeah, what? I don't remember that. Yeah, I'm pretty fine right now, I think. Considering I did get, like, 4 hours of sleep. Since your last video, did 24K? I don't... There's no way it had... Freeran enjoying it too much. Oh, hello. Hello there. What? No, hold on. What? No. What? That doesn't even make sense. It was literally... It was only at like... Well, okay, I said only. That's actually a lot. It was like at 6.6. But compared to 26... No, okay, no. What? Yeah, it's not. It's like, what? There's no way. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was like, huh? What? I know the algorithm is weird, but it's not that weird. You feel bad? No, you must not understand. I don't believe anything. It's not... I don't have my hopes anywhere. My hopes never leave the ground. My hopes stay on the ground. Wasn't your name just Diavola? Or was I... Am I hallucinating? Okay. I guess that's what's happened. That's what happens when I don't get all my sleep. I start hallucinating, because I swear your name was back to Diavola, but yeah. High singularity and bisingularity? Okay, goodbye. Hold on. What was the pose I was just doing? Well, I'm sure one of your next videos will randomly do more than 20k. Maybe. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Depends on the topic, depends on the thumbnail. So let's hope I can cook with the thumbnail. I'm gonna bring the arm down. Wait, hold on. So like something like that. Something like that. Something like that. Okay, cool. And then I just like bring the face out. I'm just gonna pop the face out, bring the nose out. Okay, I guess this is a side profile. It's not supposed to be a side profile, but I'll make it a side profile because literally that's what I made it. I couldn't really change it. I'm using pen. It's like out like that. I'll just have her look out to the side. And then her hand will Pop out like that. Okay. Gonna bring her hat. Okay, wait, this is a kind of a weird finger. Hold on. Can I... There you go. That looks better. I'm gonna bring her other two fingers in. And then I'm gonna bring the pointer finger in like that. Also, now that we are speaking of bears a few minutes ago, fun fact, in the latest Mission Impossible series, there's a bathroom fight scene where Henry Cavill was fighting in a clean shave, but within a split second, he grew a beard out of nowhere. It became a running joke amongst the casting crew that Henry has testosterone powers, where he could move his hands and instantly grow a full beard. Oh, interesting. That's funny. I guess I'll just break that down. I watched the last Mission Impossible movie before the newest one, I think, yeah. Because I don't remember seeing Henry Cavill, which means I haven't seen this one that you're talking about. Which means a new one came out, I guess. Oh, wait, I almost drew over her bangs, but her bangs is supposed to be there. And like that. I'm gonna bring in her pigtails. Yeah, okay. I was just making sure this thing is on the screen. Should I actually shade here? I think shading there would make some sense. Yeah, that probably looks better. How would I cover this? With that, of course. Which part are we talking about? I have no idea. I don't remember. I don't remember the name of the movie. It was the one before the new one, I guess. Wasn't there like a doomsday clock or something like that? I can't remember. It was a good movie. It was a solid movie. I saw it with my mother. Gonna shade the arms, and okay, cool. I want to try to do some cool shading on the stomach. Let's see if I can do that. Are we talking about Rogue Nation or Ghost Protocol? Yeah, I have no idea what the name of it was. I do not recall, and I don't think... Yeah, no, I'm not gonna remember what the name of it was. There was a train scene where like the train was gonna fall off the mountain or a cliff or something, or a bridge that was detonated. I can't remember, and he had to climb up before it fell off or something. I remember that. I used to use a shadow to draw the forearm and the elbow because I didn't understand very well how it bends. I used a shadow to draw the forearm and the elbow because I don't understand very well how it bends. I think it helped me a bit. How do you use a shadow? Okay, I made the shading look really dark on the arm. I don't know why. I'm gonna bring that there. Well, that kind of just looks wrong, actually. I lifted my arm and watched the shadow. Oh, well. Hey, learning from your environment. Or rather, I guess you just used reference. You used reference. Oh my god, this art is so peak. Thank you, September. You remind me of Ari, but I will say no more. Oh, right, forgot. Underwear. I guess, yeah, that. Sometimes I forget. sometimes I forget I'm on YouTube. I'll just do the same thing as the okay, there we go. And then I just bring this in. Like that, like that. And then like that. And then I think that. You're trying to apply the S and C lines, right? Very cool drawings. Maybe? Maybe I am. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know what I'm doing. Or rather, I don't understand the technical aspect of what I'm doing. I just know that it kind of looks good, like good. Very cool drawings. Thank you. Thank you. S and C lines. That's for like that's like terminology for gesture drawing, right? Yeah. Hello, XV. Welcome to the stream. I think, right? That is like gesture drawing terms. I guess not exactly gesture drawing, but I think it's used a lot in gesture drawing. Or at least I've heard that used in gesture drawing. You know what? Whatever. I'll just go with that. And it doesn't matter what you know as long as it looks this good. Oh, thank you. I would like to know it though. That way, because like if I do know it, then I can like talk about it. The reason I have a hard time doing tutorials is because I don't know what I'm doing, really. Either that or I literally like, yeah. I don't know. Ear. That, okay, cool. I think I just need to bring this in a little bit more, bring that in a little bit more. I think I've added a little bit too much details. Can I like blur it out? Oh, whatever. All right, I just need to shade the arm right there. And then I'm pretty sure this page is like done. Not much else I can do with this page. I mean, I can maybe add in a face here or there. All right, I'll add a face right here. Hold on. Should I change the music? I'm gonna change the music. This song has been playing for a while. Let's see if I can get a better song. What song should I do? I guess I'll do that song. I do that, yeah, fine. It's a common song. Alrighty. Back to drawing. Okay, bring that in. Actually, I'm gonna turn on the music a little bit more. There you go. This hand is too small, I've realized. Let me see if I can fix it. But I have to fix the rest of the fingers to make them proportional. Something like that? Yeah, something like that. I don't really care about the rest of the hand, to be honest. I think this hand is way too small. Yeah, it's still way too small. At least I think so. Compared to the head, I mean, it's okay. It's just... that would look better. Whatever. Immaculate vibes. Thank you. I'm just gonna bring in the nose, like so. Bring in the eye. Bring in the nose. Okay, hold on. So I just need to connect the nose and that to like that, kind of. Felt productive today and ended up finishing half of the syllabus. Wait, syllabus. Syllabus? Half of the syllabus. And more. Dang, didn't know studying actually works. It'd be like that. Well, good on you for being productive. Syllabus. What am I gonna do with... L. Dennis can't pronounce syllabus. It's spelled Sallybus. That word right there is Sallybus, and I'm not gonna pretend like it's not. Syllabus and Sallybus is not the same thing. Syllabusy. Cappuccino, you are truly a specimen. Sibelius? That's not even close. Can you imagine an imaginary menagerie manager managing an imaginary menagerie? Perfect. I aced that. Anyways. Sounded like syllabus, like sci-fi, not Salib. I don't even know what that is. It sounds like syllabus, like sci-fi. Not Salibus. Syllabus? Like syllabus. I reject that. Cannot be. That cannot be. And even if it is true, I reject it. I reject that truth. Poor evil getting bullied? Probably not. Got the most content on the continent, and constant compliments give me confidence. I don't know why the parentheses make me... I remember that. I remember this from Once Upon a Time. Why am I doing the fire? I'm supposed to be drawing her face. What am I doing? Hold on. I'm not locked in. I'm the opposite. The fire is spreading. The fire is getting more bold. less sketchy. It kind of looks like the fire is part of this drawing. Like her head is on fire. Her brain, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with her. Dennis, what was it like back in the cave times? It was very bad, very bad. I mean, there was barely any art supplies. You had to, like, draw on the cave walls with mud and stuff. Just draw on the walls with mud and shit. Literally. I hope I never have to study that specific combination of words. Fair enough. Anyways, let me study some pendulum harmonic motion. Yeah. Good luck. Sounds cool. I was born way before that, so I had to play with atoms with God. Oh, nah. You were in the primordial soup? Nice, nice. You're at the start? Before the Big Bang? Crazy. Crazy. Even though apparently scientifically, or I don't mean apparently, supposedly there is no time before the Big Bang. So there is no before the Big Bang. There's just the Big Bang. But there must be the before the Big Bang. If cause and effect, if we're talking about cause and effect. Or maybe actually there doesn't necessarily have to be a before the Big Bang. Not really. I bet the primordial soup tastes good. Probably. That's what the eldritch beings feed on for breakfast. Eldritch, wait, what? I mean, primordial soup. That's what they used to. Unfortunately, there is no more primordial soup. Callister made it all, apparently. Tastes like chicken, actually. Ah, I see. I couldn't come up with chemicals to make the spicy yet. You ever drawn with piss? Huh. Maybe when you went traveling in the countryside with no bathroom around and you have to piss on the soil? Huh. Pardon? Actually, never mind. I don't want clarification. I will simply move on. And for the final drawing of this page, I will simply do an eye. I will draw an eye. I like drawing eyes. I haven't done a simple eye drawing in a while. So I'll do that. Okay, cool. I'm gonna bring in the highlight for the eye. Gonna pop in the actual eyeball. Gonna make the edge darker. Something like that. I'm gonna bring in some shading. I'm gonna bring in the edge, and then I'm just gonna bring in this part. Eye complete, question mark? Yes, eye is complete. Or say the eye is complete. I can do something cooler. Or more interesting by doing this. And then I'll... Let's see, the mic cut out. Okay, there you go. And then I'm just gonna round out the eyelashes there. Cool. Guys, what if evil is evil? That'd be crazy. I think evil is secretly a cutie patootie. Well, at least it wouldn't be me this time. Hold on. I need to fix my chair. My chair has stopped functioning. And I want my chair to function. If my chair doesn't function, then I can't properly sit. Give me 1 second. There we go. You guys bully. Maybe we are the evil ones. Maybe the evil were the friends we made along the way. You can never espace it? Because our bullies and I'm mad now, I'm leaving. Goodbye, Diavola. I like this eye. This eye is pretty good. This is like a pretty good eye. Hold on, let me figure out. So the nose would be maybe around here. I can like bring in a nose. I could like bring in the top of the nose, something like that. There, I even added some stuff right there. Escape, I lost my literacy. It'd be like that sometimes. Okay. Okay. Guess I'm gonna eat your house. I'm hungry. Okay. Fair enough. It'd be like that sometimes. Is there anything? Okay, you know, I do have our horns to shade up the top left. I'll do that. I'm just tying up all the loose ends for this page before I move on to the next page. What do you mean by no thong? What do you mean by that exactly? Alrighty. Next page. The evil comment? Oh. Oh, yeah, he did say that. He did say that. It's like, what are you talking about? I'll leave after hitting that like button and resubscribing, as some people should. Thanks for the call out. Thanks for the call to action. Okay, I could do that. No, not that pose. Every single drawing is like this. That's crazy. Okay, how about that? No, not that pose. That's not even a pose. That's literally only ass. That's only ass. Okay, goodbye, Dival. Have a good day. Alright, let's do this one. Fuck it. Do you think it's hard to draw legs? Not really. Legs are cylinders. Well, legs are cylinders that taper off towards the kneecap. Cylinders that start off big, get small, and then, you know, the calf gets big, and then it gets small towards the ankle. I don't don't find it that hard. Although I probably used to find it hard to draw legs, yeah. Probably. I used to find it hard to draw everything. I wonder what's for dinner. Fader, taper, massive. Huh. Lick a sketch page at 6K subs? I wouldn't lick a sketch page for 10K subs. Why would I do that? This is not a mukbang channel. We are not about eating stuff. We're about art. There is only art. Just art. Only art. Just Monica. Okay, wait. Wrong quote. 20K subs? Did you? Huh? Oh, the art poll The art poll closed. Okay. Cool. I guess the challenge will be decided. Or, the challenge is already decided. I assume the challenge, or the one that has been decided, was the modeling for a brand one. Screen Hermit did not, in fact, get his wish. There's always next time, I suppose. People consume art, so they're eating it? That's not how that works. How does the challenge work? I don't know. I guess you have to draw your OC modeling for a brand, and then after you've done the drawing, you can post it to the challenge thread in the section. Of course, I still have to figure out what the due date is. I'm gonna do a small poll that will last for like maybe like an hour, maybe an hour or two. That will decide the when it's due. Okay, so assuming body there, assuming body is there, we're gonna just bring that there. So we're supposed to be just bringing this out. We're gonna wrap this around like that. Oh, hello, Comic King. Welcome to the stream. Wait, was I not notified that the drama by the... Wait, why was I not notified? What's the drama, by the way? Is something wrong? I'm so confused. Hello, Comic King. Yes, hello, Mada Wasabi. How was your day? Are you doing unwell? If I paper, does the ink hurt you? No, because ink is natural? Well, some of them, yeah. I'm gonna go watch Dandadan. Oh, okay. I still haven't finished season 1. Cyanide is natural too, that's true. Or is delirium a completely different word? Delirium is when it's kind of like a loss of, not a loss of sanity, but it's a altered state that happens when you are like tired. Or I guess it could happen for other reasons, but it's when you're so tired that you have lost your senses, essentially. I got 5 hours of sleep. Maybe 4 hours of sleep, who knows? I didn't count. I'm not tracking my sleep, so I would not know. Okay, so I'm gonna bring you in like that. The elbow's gonna be wrapping around there, and like that actually. So yeah, The leg is coming down there. I don't really have to worry about that right now. I'm gonna bring, so the chest is like here. Chest is gonna be coming in. Sorry, I just realized what word. Wait, what the word? I have a learning disability. Things can be a bit difficult for me sometimes. I feel like an idiot, as usual. There's no reason to feel like an idiot. The simply not having knowledge doesn't mean that you're stupid. It just means that you don't have the knowledge. Besides like doing art, that's the only time when I feel smart or when I talk about nerd shit. Fair enough. Different people have different strong suits. That's simply how the world is. Okay, like that. Okay, that works. Bring in the shoulder blade now, which should be coming out from like there, wrapping around there, and then like that. Okay, and then I'm just gonna bring in, actually nothing. I don't need to bring in anything. I need to bring in nothing. Okay, I'll just make it her. I feel like I did this drawing a while back. Maybe I got better. Maybe I got worse. Maybe I'll check out if I actually did get better or worse. I'm gonna bring in the elbow, or not elbow, the shoulder. Do you think it's wrong to draw long legs, or it helps to get used to draw them? Do you think it's wrong? I mean, people have just different body types in general. I don't think it's wrong to do, like, it's not wrong to draw long legs or short legs or any type of legs. As long as you're drawing legs, that's really all that matters. If you're trying to learn legs, right? If you're trying to learn legs, it doesn't really matter what you... Basically, all legs are essentially the same. Like, they follow the same principles. Like, they're bigger at the top in general, right? Like, the top is, like, near the hips is usually the biggest they're gonna get, the widest. At the knee, like for the thigh, at the knee is where like it pinches off. Sometimes, like you're like, for like a thin person, there's like less variation, but I mean, yeah, I mean, if you're learning one type of leg, it's fine. You can apply it to other legs. If you are unsure and you need to like learn more, you can just like, you know, you can reference it. So, but like, yeah, just drawing legs is practice enough. You'll get used to it. Yeah, it's practice enough because you're learning the basic principles of drawing legs. You don't need to learn how to draw every single legs, like every single type of legs to be able to draw legs. Sin, what will the challenge deadline be? I don't know. I'll have to do a poll for that. I'll do a poll for like 2 hours maybe. Like the length will be 2 hours, so I can like get the challenge, so I can announce the challenge by today. Yeah, but I'll do a challenge poll today, and I'll end it today. So the challenge can start today. Actually, it doesn't really matter. People can start whenever, because like they know which challenge won. So you're. Thank you. No problem. Democracy indeed. Democracy, or rather, I'm just offloading all of the duties to other people. Laziness is the name of the game. Oh, how I love laziness. Oh, you can't even see what I'm drawing. I just realized. You need to think positively or you'll actually become the things you think you are. Huh. I did say that at some point. Unless you're quoting something else. Oh no, I'm totally fine with being lazy though. I don't treat laziness as a negative. Although maybe maybe what I'm doing is I'm saying that I'm lazy as though like so to not raise expectations. I'm saying that I'm lazy as an excuse, essentially. It's a failsafe. What does that mean? Or I guess because you become what you think you are? Something like that. Laziness is taking care of yourself. Well, some people can, like a person can be lazy to the point where they don't take care of themselves. Yeah, fair enough. Math test on Thursday and I don't know how to study. That's a predicament indeed. On Stupid, I read the things. I read things you are, not the things you think you are. Oh. It'd be like that sometimes. Okay, I need to bring her hair in like that. It'll mix with the rest of the hair. Okay, I think that's okay. I think that's pretty cool. Time to shade. It's time to shade. Dennis, watch music switch. Pardon? Oh, Dennis, when music switch. I don't know how I got watch music switch. When music switch? I don't know, at some point. I'll do a music switch after this drawing. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Okay, circle, 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 circle. Okay, good enough. I'm just gonna do that thing. Time to just bring in some shading right here on the shoulder. Okay, I need to bring in some shading for the spine as well. Although, for where the tail comes out, I don't need to shade that because that's like all glowy and stuff. I think I improved a bit. Like, not a big jump, but a small jump. Oh, that's good. Are you going to the bed now? Okay, good night, Broken Skull. Yeah, no, that's good. It is always delightful to improve, if even a little bit. Good night. Okay, so I need to shade the hair. 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 And then something like this. And then I just bring in the shading on the leg. And also I need to bring in the shading right here. I can totally just do that actually. Something like that. I could just, okay, hold on. I could just taper off some of the shading there. Actually, yeah, like that. And then some shading should go here. There we go. Okay, that looks plausible. Do something like that. And then I just need to finish right here for the leg, the ankle, and then I'm gonna move to start shading underneath the foot because this should be a separate plane that's actually being shaded by the light, shaded from the light. And then, yeah, there you go. I need to finish Monogatari. Maybe, let's see, what day is it? It's Monday, right? It should be Monday, I think. Yeah, it's Monday. Bet. Okay, cool. So, I would like to finish, maybe next week, maybe I'll try and finish it next week. Am I done with this face, or this drawing? Not really. I think it's a good drawing, though. Or, so I say, is there anything I would like to improve? Anything I could change? I can, not really. Maybe right here? But other than that, I don't really care. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. I can maybe give a darker shading to the edge of the leg. The edge of the leg? Is this Lexi you're drawing? Yes. Indeed. Because she's easy to draw. Honestly, she might be easy to draw because she tends to not have clothes. Have I thought about that? Do I draw her simply because it's easier to draw her because she doesn't have clothes? I mean, let's see. The other one I draw a lot has pretty complicated clothes. But usually I simplify her clothes. So maybe that's not why, no. I like her hair. I do tend, to be fair, I do tend to draw characters based on their hair. I think the hair is pretty important for me. So if a character has like annoying hair to draw, it's like way less likely I'm gonna draw them. That's also true. That is a fact. Okay. You know, also matching. This was supposed to be like she's waking up or something, I guess. I don't know. I didn't really think about it. What to draw? Another one? That's a pretty cool. That's a pretty benign drawing. I could do that one. Her hole is exposed. That's a way to put it. That's a way to put it. That's true. It's just out there for the world to see. Maybe I should color it. Actually, I should color in her markings too before I color in her hole, as you put it. Is that Leon Kennedy you're drawing? Yeah, of course. Who else would this be? Leon S. Kennedy. Okay. Now, this drawing. Let me see. I'm just gonna bring in the face real quick. Yeah, I'm looking forward to. Oh yeah, okay. I did say I was gonna study the hair. I'm still trying to figure out how to draw a simpler hair. I'm also gonna study 4058 MW today, a little bit. I also have to do a video. Okay, I need to actually schedule because if I try and do everything, I'll get nothing done. So which one is more important? The hair? Okay, you know, I can do a little bit of the hair because it's not like I have to like I don't have to finish a drawing. I just need to practice hair, so that's okay. I should be able to get that done and also study 58 on W. It's pretty early. It's 4. I want to try and do at least 3 videos this week, so I need to get on it. Study 58 MW. I've never thought of that. Need to get better at drawing anime. True. I would say he has a very interesting style, actually. I wouldn't say it's like the most common style like that you normally see in anime. It's like a blend of, first of all, there's a high level of detail, I would say, in like his outfits, his rendering or sketches or whatever it is. He's also really good with technical like shapes and stuff. I feel, yeah, he's really good with construction. So much that he doesn't even necessarily need to do the basic construction shapes. So that's like really impressive. I would like to study him, yeah. The problem is I never really get to see him start a drawing. Like most of his streams are just of him with all like sketches already done, and then he's just like cleaning them up and stuff like that. Which like is fun. I mean, the aesthetic, I'm able to study the aesthetic, but it would be way easier if I could actually see how he constructs them. And it's not to say that he doesn't ever do that. He does. But it's like he doesn't do it often, is what I'm saying. Yeah, I try to study artists that do live drawing. Like that's really the artist that I'm trying to figure out how to do. Well, if it just comes to rendering, I think figuring out how to do better rendering, that's pretty easy. What isn't easy is figuring out how to actually like construct the drawing in the first place. So I think I can always improve at that. So I would like to. Although it is possible that he's simply at the phase where he can simply he can draw a body without construction. And if he is really at that phase and that's all he does when he's starting a drawing, then I don't think there's much I can actually learn from him. Or not really. I'd have to see. Or maybe I could I could try to reverse engineer his sketches maybe. But that's like a lot of work. It's worth it though, in this case. Very true, construction is what everything's built on, so if you don't understand that part, the rest of the process will be weird. Yeah. If he's so good at construction that he doesn't actually need to even show his construction, yes, he can come up with good drawings, but I can't follow along. I won't be able to follow along easily. I'd have to figure out exactly how he's doing it. And like, sometimes, like, there are some, like, in a way that someone draws without construction, sometimes the lines that they draw gives a hint at what's going on in their mind. So I think that's like what I will really have to focus on, assuming I don't get like assuming he doesn't actually do proper construction and he's at that level where he can just draw without the guidelines on the page, which he basically is. So how do you reverse engineer? You need to understand, like, okay, it's the same way how you look at a finished illustration and you try and pick apart the construction because obviously when you look at a finished illustration, you can't actually see the construction because it's like finished. That's just like in the sketch part. But you can kind of try to understand how the artist came to like what they're doing. And it would be something like that. I think a sketch is a little bit easier because there's like less things to focus on. There's no lighting, there's no colors, there's no values, it's only lines. And I think it's maybe easier to, like, I guess how I put it, reverse engineer. But it's really just trying to pick apart how they actually draw. Yeah. How do you find the radiation weighting factor if absorbed dose is 56? 56, is that grams? No. And mass is 12. Oh no. Oh yeah, no. What even is that? What's that? What is that? It's homework, obviously, but I don't know what that is. I've seen him start from the beginning a few times, but it's usually midway through stream. Yeah. Asking for a friend? Oh yeah, of course. The horse's name was Friday. Perfect answer. I'm not gonna lie, chemistry or anything similar, I hate it. I hate it because I never really took the time to understand it. I could have loved it, but I love drawing more. Oh, here's some legs. I'm drawing legs right now. I could have given her bigger legs. I probably should give her bigger legs, or at least right here for the knee. Though I guess for this one specifically, she doesn't need bigger legs. What she does need is her crotch to actually, I don't know, be in the right spot. Though that'd be helpful. Thank you. I don't know why I'm thanking myself. Like what? Yo, what is happening? Is this the delirium kicking in? Probably not. I'm probably just stupid. Okay, let me bring that in like that. It'd be like that, and then it'd be like that. I don't know, it'd be fine. Hello, Hugo. Welcome to the stream. W, self-love. Huh. We're talking about the drawing. Imagine if you solve someone's homework while drawing. That'd be really funny. Cannot. I am not a prodigy at math, nor at, well, art. Okay, Singularity. The next thing is finding the velocity if the tension on the wire is 16 newtons and the angle is 32 degrees. Haha, good luck with that. That is newtons, right? Just finished Mushoku Tensei Season 2, Part 1. Nice. Delirium time, let's go. Yes. Delirium time indeed. Where the acceleration is 9.8 from G, from gravity, I suppose. G for gravity. Just crack my neck, bro, because I'm not answering. Execute him. He does not want to do homework. No friction either, since it's midair. Air resistance doesn't count. Aha. Good luck with that. I'll have you in my prayers, even though I'm not religious at all. So that means, like, literally nothing, but, you know. It's the non-existent sentiment that counts. You can do it. I believe in you. Kinda, sorta. Kind of. I kinda believe in you. I vaguely believe in you, sorta. Not really, kinda. Alrighty. I think it's like that. My cousin is in Iceland. He made a thesis about black holes. Oh, he made his thesis about black holes. Nice. Black holes are, at least for me, the most interesting space phenomenon. Which is probably the same for a lot of people, to be fair. I mean, they're black holes, come on. When I was younger, I used to watch so many videos about black holes. But I'm not as smart as him. He's a genius. It'd be like that sometimes. I actually don't know what I'm I don't know what I'm gonna do, so I'm just gonna put that, and I guess I'm just gonna come down like that. And then I'm just gonna come up like that. And then I'm just gonna come up like that. Yay. Isn't black holes just zero mass, all pull? So very high G. Black holes have mass, though. I'm quite sure black holes have mass. I because they're dense. You need to have mass to be dense, right? You can't be dense and have no mass. That doesn't, or maybe I'm not a scientist, but it doesn't really make sense that you can be dense and have no mass. There's I mean, it's a Giorno profile picture, so you're supposed to have Einstein level of intelligence and battle IQ. Ah, I see. Whatever. Yeah, it's very interesting to hear him, even though I don't understand most things he talks about. Yeah, I mean, it'd probably be like that. I like to hear people smarter than me talking all the time. Well, mostly because I want to learn, but, you know, it'd be like that. Kind of curious, but how focused are you guys on art improvement? I'm pretty focused. I mean, I'm always practicing. It's just like I'm trying to have fun. You know, I'm focused on it, but I'm making sure that I have fun while being focused on it, you know? I have references right now. I'm studying references, kind of, right? But like, I'm not like being brutal about it. Impossible? David is the smartest? Nah, in fact, I am not in fact the smartest. Very much. I want to make art all my life. Yes. I don't think you're dumb though. I mean, I think self-reflection, introspection, that type of thing, self-awareness is a sign of intelligence. So if someone says they're dumb, usually, like a lot of the time, they're not dumb. In fact, you're not Beatrice. Does Beatrice say in fact? I thought she says, I suppose. Oh, hello, Shira. Scrumptious butt. It'd be like that, you know. Once in a while, you just have to have one. You have to be in possession of one. It'd just be like that. She says both. Really? All I remember is I suppose, or yeah, suppose, I suppose. Hello, Shira. How's your day going? Beco. Beatrice. Had to go through all the ways to say her name. Why? Because that's how I'm built. Going great? That's good. You're on vacation, right? Nice. Is this how the shading is supposed to be? Kind of weird to hear you guys talk about ReZero. Like, literally none of my friends watched it. I mean, I do like draw anime style drawings, manga style drawings. It'd be kind of weird if I didn't know at least some of the popular ones, you know. It might just be a pity. Like, man, I just have a lot of free time. The only real achievement in my life is my opinion. Wait, the only real achievement in my life, in my opinion, is learning a bit of English, but in my opinion, isn't really that big a deal. I mean, learning a language is quite impressive. I attempted to learn, what am I trying to learn? I'm trying to learn Japanese at some point. Maybe French, maybe. Actually, scratch that. Something else, not French. I'm too lazy to learn French. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna learn Korean and Japanese, mainly because there are some really good artists who only speak Korean, and like I would like to know what they're saying. Like for instance, I think 58 MW is Korean, but I have no idea what the man is talking about. So, or not talking about, but I guess typing about, because he doesn't talk. But he types, and I'm pretty sure those are Korean letters. Hello, Aditya. Welcome back to the stream. Yes, it has been a long time since I've seen your name. Wee wee or something. Croissant. 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 You ever just want a croissant? Croissant. Croissant. I feel like I sound like a villager when I say that, but it'd be like that. I'm the type of person to say it is what it is, apparently. From the frequency that I say it'd be like that. Carl? Yes. From Jimmy Neutron, I think. Carl Weezer. That's actually, yeah, that's pretty smart if you learned it like that. I mean, actually, that's like how babies learn it. So to be fair, you use the proper method. I've heard that the best way to use to learn stuff is just to kind of just immerse yourself in it. Languages specifically. The best way to learn language is simply to immerse yourself in the language. You know, use translators. Use your adult brain. You are not a child, so you can learn even faster than a child would. I wish I could draw like that, but it hurts my head drawing. Yeah, you just have to take it slowly. It's not like I'm an art prodigy, so it took 8 years for me to get here. It definitely wasn't easy. If I can do it with like no talent, then someone else can do it too. Japanese has the same pronunciation of Spanish that I know of, but the kanji seem really hard. Yeah. Yes. The letters, the alphabet. I would, yeah, I mean, eventually I'll learn it. 8 years is crazy. Yeah, I took it really, really slow. So far I only know hiragana in Japanese. It's hiragana, hiragana and katakana, right? So essentially, hiragana and katakana are kanji, but they're and one is like sounds, and the other one is something else, meaning or something. I can't exactly remember. I guess her swimsuit would be yellow, I think. That's usually what I color her swimsuit, so I'll do that. can you imagine an imaginary menagerie manager managing an imaginary menagerie? Sorry, I just like to do that tongue twister sometimes. It's not even a hard tongue twister. It's a pretty simple tongue twister. Not difficult in the least. Try to gesture. Once I fully learn and understand Japanese immediately, we'll be rewatching the Monogatari series. Yeah, honestly, because of the yeah, I've heard it's like, yeah, the wordplay goes hard. I've heard, which is like, and like a lot of it is lost in translation. So yeah, I would 100%. Exactly, RSKL, exactly. So like, yeah, I'd want to like understand the meaning properly. Honestly, at that point, I might just read the novels. It is novels, right? Yeah, it's a web novel. Wait, what is it? A light novel or a web novel or just a novel? Is it just a novel? It's a light novel. Okay. Yes, I would. Oh yeah, I think I'd do that. Alrighty. The end is nearing. And the end of what exactly? Is it like daytime for everybody here? It is 4:52 p.m. Yeah, it's daytime for me. This humble experience. I still am lost. Are you talking about the stream? Are you talking about your life? It's 22. Oh, it's 10:53. Right. It's 2 a.m. for me. You're gonna find out? Huh. That's not ominous at all. To be fair, I think I am gonna finish after the stream. I mean, after this page, which isn't that much space left. I mean, I kind of filled up the bottom half with these two drawings. So, let me draw a normal drawing. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do something interesting. But I won't. But I will. No. That drawing? Nah. No, not that one. You could try that. Nope, don't try that. Come on, let's switch. Let's switch the page. Dennis, do you think it's a weird thing that using my left hand actually helped me a bit? Like I haven't drawn that much, but I haven't drawn that much, but I feel like I'm improving because of it. Or draw a woman butt? I mean, most of my references are just ass. So honestly, Shira, well, the likelihood that I will end up drawing that is probably high. I'm not gonna lie. Is that weird? Maybe not. I think when you draw with your left hand, like maybe the science behind it is because you're unfamiliar with drawing with your non-dominant hand, you're putting more brain work into actually drawing. Like you're just putting more effort in simply like, yeah, by like observing what you're doing and like, you're just really focused because it's like your non-dominant hand. So your brain is probably working overtime to actually analyze what you're doing, which may actually end up making you draw better. You know, or not draw better, but it might make you learn better because your mind is so focused, because it's something that's unnatural. You know, maybe? I don't know. I'm not a scientist. But like, I could see a situation where that makes sense, yeah. My left hand's gonna be overtime after the stream. No, that's not ominous. That is interesting though. That's not concerning. It's eyebrow raising. What do you mean by that? I used to like make comics when I was young, but the thing just faded away. Interesting. I draw with the usual hand to increase technicality alongside observation. This drawing is insane, and I will not do that. That's a little bit too much. Maybe this one. Nope, still pretty bad. I can do a similar drawing to that one, and I don't really feel like it. This drawing, maybe. I could do that drawing. Let's hope I could draw pants well. That sounds crazy. I meant for drawing. Ah, I see. Okay. My eyebrows raised off of my face. Like, they were just floating above my head. I was like, My brain was working overtime. Okay, so here's what I'll do. You know what the pencil is useful for? Hold on. Actually, never mind. Let me scrap that thought. I'm gonna bring that there. Bring that there. So we're gonna bring that up there. Let's just say that's like that, and then that is like that. So assuming the body's like scrunched, I see the problem we're gonna run into, but that's okay. We're just gonna do this like that, or maybe like this even. No, it'd make more sense for it to be like that, which means we'll just lower and then we'll lower. So like belly button is there. Okay, I'm gonna draw now, so I'll be leaving. Thanks for talking with me. Okay, have a good day / night / I forgot what you said. I don't know if you even said what time it is, but yes, have a good time. Okay, we'll go the most in-depth explanation and say I don't know it then. Yes, I'm a man who does not cling to knowledge at all. I do not claim to know anything. I think I'm more knowledgeable if I claim to know nothing. At the very least, it holds myself in check. It keeps me in check. Whatever that means. You know what it is? It's me running away from accountability. I can't be accountable for anything if I claim to be knowledgeless. If I have no knowledge, if I say that I don't have any knowledge, then, surely then, I am not accountable. It's probably something like that. I really like running away. Running away is the best. All right, let me figure out how to make this pose actually presentable. I think I'm more knowledgeable if I claim to know nothing. And they said Shakespeare is dead. Hey. I just like quotes like that, to be fair. Similar to when someone in anime said, people die when they are killed. From Fate, I believe. Okay, so they're weird. Ignore that. Not gonna do that. Okay, so we bring the. If this is the hips, that's where the chest is. The chest is gonna be coming down because gravity. And if this is center, gravity and gravity. I love gravity. Gravity's the best. and then maybe just that'd be interesting. Um, so I do like something like that, but then I just like do that instead too. It's like maybe that works, you know? Yeah, I think that works. What could have possibly been the context for that meme? I think it came from Fate. I think both of those came from Fate. Or another classic. Did you think that killing me would be enough to wait? Yeah, do you think that killing me would be enough to make me die? I think that's also a quote. Which is from something about, I forgot. What was that one? It's the one with Anos Voldigold or something like that. I forgot what his name is. Okay, cool. You know, I really need to figure out what pants I'm gonna put on her. At least that quote is kind of hard. Yeah, it makes no sense though. Do you like Bleach? I haven't actually watched Bleach, so I neither like nor dislike Bleach. It looks really interesting, from what I've seen. At least the latest season. But, yeah. I know, I don't know much about Bleach, that's for sure. And that's not me being like, claiming to know nothing makes me more knowledgeable. No, I literally don't know about anything about Bleach. Or, so I say, but I mean, I know there's like hollows. I know Ichigo has like a sword. I think that's alive. Or like a clone of himself. Not a clone of himself, but whatever. It was like alive or something. I think he's like half, isn't he half? No, he's not half health. No, what am I talking about? That was... And this is a character that rides off of Goku's popularity. Is that really? Well, I don't know. I wouldn't know the similarities because I haven't watched Dragon Ball either. But yeah, maybe. How does one get themselves into this position? That's a real question. Something about Soul Society, alternate dimension, something. Bleach is cool? I mean, yeah, no, I assume so. If people like it, then it must be cool. That's kind of how it works. That's how it works in my brain, at least. If something is popular, then there must be some merit to it. Speaking of popular, I need to finish, To Be Hero X. I would like to. Oh, right, I forgot. I'm gonna put her in, I don't actually know. Do we just do underwear? I mean, underwear might work. Underwear might be too, no, maybe we can't do underwear. Shorts then? We can't do a skirt. That's gonna defeat the point of it. The reason Anos is known is because of the Power Scaling community tried to search for a character that could rival or flat out beat Goku. Is that so? I mean, maybe that's true. I know, the reason I know him is because I just I stumbled upon it. Like, yeah, I stumbled upon it and I was like, yo, what is up with this guy? But he's doing stuff. Panty shorts. Yeah. I hear you. I understand. I understand. Do I comply? Maybe. Honestly, yeah, probably. God, do I really though? Okay, I think I really put this upside down so I can draw the face. That's really what I was concerned about. That's why this page is upside down in the first place. The face is important. And I do not have the visual library for upside down faces, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm bound to mess this up. Have your brain switched while you draw, like in the side of your head? Have your brain have your brain twitched while you draw? No. Your brain can twitch? Is this possible? Are you sure that's not just like an aneurysm? If my brain twitched, I think I'd have an issue. Maybe I'd want to go to like a hospital? No, I'm joking. But yeah, no, I don't think so. Maybe. New superpower DLC just dropped? Yeah. I'd be partially concerned. I need to figure out who is this supposed to be. I'm gonna go with you. Yeah, it seems like you're in. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, okay. So like that. It happened to me, but it doesn't hurt. Oh well, that's interesting. Hey, the human body is weird. It does things sometimes. So fair enough. If Shira did that, the world ends. If Shira's brain twitched, maybe I became aware. Really confusing. Maybe. Your drawing so far looks like a girl's head in a boot. Does it? I'm sure it'll change real soon. It'll change how, in your mind, how it looks. Very, very soon. Oh, did the pose. I see. Yeah, too much to handle. It'd be over. I'm censoring the chest with the head is a new one, honestly. I think, am I innovating right now? No, this is just not. Is this a new censor method? Am I a pioneer? Your Honor, this is totally safe for work. Her head is blocking her chest. Don't worry, guys, I never let the world end. Thank you, Hugo. You are truly the hero we need, but not the one we deserve. All right, back to the right side up. Real question, how'd she get in this situation? Did she fall? Did she slip? No one knows. Okay, you know what, I'm just gonna go for it, yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, right. Alright. So, right. Okay. So, yeah. Yeah? Yeah. No. Yeah? Okay. Yeah, I think so. Someone pushed her? Oh yeah, she ate a banana. She slipped on a banana. Fair enough, yeah. I can see that. Tossed it under. Someone pushed her. Why would you do that, Shira? You Heath, don't do that. Move the pet. Yep, move the pet over here. Okay, sorry. I had to talk to myself. I was about to... Yeah, this isn't gonna work, I've realized. But I've kind of already started. I cannot stop. There is no stopping. She did a pose for dramatic effect. I had plans for her. I see. Okay. Okay. Let me actually... Jesus. Oh, okay, hold on. Okay. Yeah? Yeah. No, that's not how that works, but it's cool. We're just gonna go for it now. And then that works, yeah? I think so. I think... And then I bring that around. I'm gonna bring that up, down, around, and then like that. Yeah, sure. That works. That works. Yeah. No, that doesn't work. Doesn't work at all. Yeah. I should have, you know what I should have done? Okay, this is very messy. I should have plotted, I should have sketched more. Type of pose a Monogatari character would hit before touching on philosophy and criticizing Araki's flaws as a human. Yes. Yes, it is. Hey, you gotta make it interesting, you know? Not everyone just wants to listen to philosophy, I suppose. I don't... Yeah, you know what? Fine, I'm just gonna go for it. And then like that. I cannot ace every single drawing, I suppose. I don't know who thought that. Why? I did not need to clarify that. We all know that. Okay, bring that there, another one like that, and then like that, and then I'm not gonna finish it. The leg right there. Okay, now for the stomach. Okay, so like this, yeah, the stomach is there. I am struggling. I'm not gonna lie, I am struggling. You like woman? Fair enough. That is totally valid. This doesn't work. This doesn't work. Okay. Like this? Yeah, I should have sketched it out more. You know, in theory, you should be able to see more of the definition of the body, but I care not to do that, so I won't. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna finish this right there, move it around. You like philosophy? I do like philosophy. Sure, eat her butt. Fair enough. Yeah, I like philosophy. Philosophy is great. It's one of my favorite things to just, I guess, talk about, learn about. A lot of videos I watch are on philosophy. At least, as long as I find it interesting. Like sometimes it's like I don't care about what the philosophy is about, but sometimes it's like really interesting. So. You know what? It's okay. Yeah, whatever. Shading this. Shading this? No, we shouldn't. We should not shade this. He says as he starts shading. When have I ever listened to my conscience? When have I ever done something based on whether I should? Never. I should or should not. Okay, so like do that, and then maybe it's like in here, and then the hollow of the knee, yeah, something like that. Okay. So the form, so there should be shading there, and then shading there, but the highlight would catch here. Do I want to go that in depth? Yes. Am I going to? No. Do I have the ability to? Yes. Will I? Nah. Why? Because I think I should not. Okay. The shading will fix this side of the leg though. You know, I'm gonna change the music. It'll be the final song of the day. I might as well. Right there. Hold on. Hold on, give me 1 second. It's not the final till I say so. Should I do it is question you should ask to yourself, right? In the art way. I don't know exactly what that means, and I don't know. Wait, hold on. How bad am I? Am I illiterate? Should you question me? You should ask to yourself. Wait. Oh, should I do it is the question. You should ask yourself, right? Yeah. Okay, so, sorry. Yeah. No, I never ask myself, should I do it? I just do it. It's not even a question. Give me 1 second. Let me figure out. Why am I? Maybe it is the delirium. Okay, the last song. It'll be this song. It's not over till I say it's over. Okay, that. And this song is pretty quiet, so I'll pull up the volume. Alrighty. Why would I do that fold? Okay, let me just go on. Sorry. Fighting demons here. In here should be shaded, right? Because it's shielded by everything. Problem. No, don't. Put the pencil, I should put the pen down. Yep. But I won't. I'll never do that. If I can save the world, then I can surely destroy it. I also like philosophy, but sadly my teacher died and no one replaced him when I was at school. And that's unfortunate. Mainly what I do is I just look at videos. Unfortunate. There's philosophy teachers? That's a thing? You could go to school and have a philosophy teacher? I guess, right? But, yeah, unfortunate. My condolences. People say that, right? My condolences. In general... how do I do this? Yeah? That's how you do it. Kind of looks like a rim lighting, actually. What is the rim light coming from? I guess this other leg? This other thigh? What's a pet peeve you have? A pet peeve I have is people not taking the time to actually try and understand another person's viewpoint, or a person not taking the time to explain their own viewpoint. I would say people thinking that their opinion is right by default, but I don't think that's actually a pet peeve. I think that's very natural for someone to believe. It's just how it is. The want to not question your worldview, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, my school, there was, someone replaced him, but didn't really teach philosophy. He just called out and mocked students, pretty much, agreed with it. Oh, he just called out and mocked students. Everyone pretty much agreed with it, even though the roast turned wild. But why? Oh, everyone agreed with it. Me personally, I'd say someone is accusing me of feeling a type of way. That's fair. No. Okay, yeah, I almost started. Yeah, I think it can be very annoying when someone thinks that they can, read your mind, yeah. People overestimate their ability to actually get inside the mind of another person. Which leads to a lot of, what's it called? Misunderstandings and stuff like that. Like someone saying if you're stressed or angry or upset when you're okay. Yeah. I've had that happen a bunch. Okay, you know what? I actually ended up liking this drawing a lot. Don't finish it. What is wrong with my pencil is just gravitating. My pencil just wants to finish. I will not finish. I will not finish shading there. I will stop shading. I will shade down here. I'll shade the legs. I'll shade the calves. Yes. I just look so unfinished. It's making me upset. Okay. I'll leave it there. Now to go on to something else. It's too late. No, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop right here. Shear's eating that. Well, that's valid. My pencil just wants to finish. I will not finish. And you raise an eyebrow at me. Fair enough. in this context, I'm talking about the drawing, the shading. Don't. See? It's like, bro, my hand is going. I don't want to do it. I don't want. You think I want to finish it? I don't. I'm totally okay with this. It doesn't bother me at all that I'm leaving it unfinished. I'm gruntled. I am perfectly gruntled. I'm not disgruntled. I am whelmed right now. I'm whelmed with emotion. I'm perfectly content with where I am. He says while not being content at all. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He's gonna finish it in his personal and spare time off stream. Actually, yeah, probably. Because there is no way. This is annoying me. I can't have a page like this. What's up? Hello. I'm Cheese that expired. Okay, last maybe 2 more drawings. Maybe 2 more drawings. I can see 2 more drawings. They shouldn't be as difficult as this one was. This drawing was pretty difficult. A less intelligent me would say that this drawing was hard, but it was not hard. It was soft. I'm sorry. You missed 2 hours? Yes. Do you like puke fruit? What in the world is puke fruit? Pardon my shock, but what in the hell is puke fruit? Is it fruit that tastes like puke? Is that what that is? In fact, he'll get to finishing it the millisecond the camera turns off. Honestly, probably, maybe. Yeah, probably. Puke fruit makes you puke, probably. Ah, maybe. That'd make a little bit more sense. What's on the top left? I like it. Uh-huh. That's a frying pan. I tend to like sometimes I get pretty interested in drawing kitchenware, so yeah, it's a frying pan. Someone would suggest a food that sounds like it came from the depths of hell and say it's a delicacy. Ah, yes. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Or maybe I do a low angle. Okay, no, hold on. Let's chill out. We already have one drawing that's. But why stop here? Why not? Why not more? Why don't I just keep going? I could just keep going. I could just do more. No, hold on. See, this is how it starts. Let's not. Let me draw a face. Cane, cheese. Pardon? Dark side? No. I don't know what you're talking about. This is not dark. What do you mean? There's nothing dark about this. Why? Every time I look at every time, I think at this point, I've gotten to the point where when I'm drawing, I really just draw subconsciously. I'm really not trying to finish shading it. I really don't want. I like really not. Can you draw a rat? I have the ability to draw a rat. Will I draw a rat? No. Some people say it tastes bitter, and some people say it tastes like vinegar. It is eaten in a juice a lot of people recommend to drink it, mixing it with other juice, and you can ferment it and make liquor. Interesting. Can you draw a dot? I've drawn a dot before. Look, there's a dot right there. Oh, that's not really a dot. Hello, Screen Hermit. Delirify me? That cannot be a word. It smells bad. I have it in my fridge, like 6 or 5 puke fruits. That's unfortunate. Well, I wish you the best of luck existing in a world with puke fruits. It's beneficial for health. Well, actually, yeah. The worst things in life usually are. That's actually not true. What am I talking about? You go no. You go no. You shall not. You go no. You will not do that. Not in this household. Well, at least it's only the number 7 without the number 6 next to it. Okay, let me just... Honestly, maybe she tripped because she has no feet. No, I'm joking. I just didn't finish the drawing. I didn't feel like it. I didn't feel like finishing the legs. Six, 7? God damn it. No, that's 67, not 6, 7. I'm tortured by my classmates, so I'm gonna do it to you. No. I refuse. It got sliced off by a random stickman OC, number 67, who's a swordsman. Fair enough. I could, yeah. They're always good at swordsmanship for no reason in particular. Did I do this line? Why is this line going up here? Did I do that? I guess I did. I mean, who else would have done that? But hello, Meek. I drew an OC of mine, half shirtless. Half shirtless. Neat. I drew an OC of mine shirtless. She's like literally right there. It's crazy. It's a crazy world we live in. Couldn't find a good way to unstuck my art journey or something. That's unfortunate. Well, eventually you will. Sometimes the poses you choose, Dennis. Now, in my defense, Screen Hermit, in my defense, this isn't the worst pose that was there. You know, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I picked a pretty, you know, it wasn't the worst pose. This is a very fine pose. Would you guys like to taste a smelly fruit just because the smell you wouldn't? Yeah, I would not, no. Awesome pose. It's a pose for sure. Yeah, no, this is not the worst pose I could have picked. Okay. That was there. Where is there? There is my folder of references. So, I mean, I was pretty merciful, I'm not gonna lie. You know what? I'm eating it raw. Right, the fruit. Sorry, I forgot you're not Shira. Do you just have a gallery of NSFW references that you choose from? Then you use it as a challenge to make them just safe for work enough to stream? No, there's safe for work drawings in there too. It's really just any type of a drawing. Any drawing that I think is worth, is good enough quality to put in there, I put in there. Or mainly, actually, to be fair, it's any drawing that I feel like I can learn from, and that I would like to come back to a later date and then learn from it. So it could be a really good drawing, but if I feel like, oh, I've already done a pose like this, or oh, I've already mastered this pose, then I just won't put it there. If I can't learn from it, then I just won't draw it. Yeah. Though this reference wasn't so, it wasn't like 100% NSFW. So but Screen Hermit, when is the intent not entirely selfish? No, I'm joking. The list is getting longer, Dennis. The list of what though? That list of cheese? I didn't see. I guess I wasn't paying attention. Dennis, do you allow me to post puke fruit on Discord? Yeah, as long as it's not in the you can post it in the miscellaneous chat. Yeah. Or the general chat. You can do it in the general chat, actually. Wherever you want. Well, except for the art chat. Oh, hello, Lily. Father, what are you drawing? I'm drawing a woman. What do you think I'm drawing? I don't even know what you're referring to. I've only done normal drawings. Whatever do you mean? The one next to it? Can a woman not pause? Hey, so shall you adopted then disown? I never adopted her. I never did. She's not my kid. She's not my child. If she says she is, she's literally lying. She's freaking lying. She's lying, dude. Take responsibility? Absolutely not. My entire life is spent running away from responsibility. Why would I take it? You're my uncle, in fact? I'm not your uncle, I suppose. That's not even how you say that. Thou doth not speak of truth. Thou speaketh with the serpent's tongue. You liar. You liar. Sorry. I got a little bit heated. I got a little bit exaggerated. It must be the delirium, honestly. I might be a little bit delirious. A little bit out of sorts. My mental may be a little bit out of whack, as they say. 5 hours of sleep / 4 hours of sleep will do that to you. I like the I want you art. Oh, I remember that art. That's the art that I did. You talking about that one that I did? Yes, the pathos drawing. Everyone loves pathos. Pathos is so great. She has the best art. Or so I say, but most of the art has never been released in public. If you're not my dad, you would go emo to prove it? That's not even how that works. Those two things don't even remotely connect. Okay, we have one more drawing, and based on the actual shape of the area here, it'll be a standing drawing. Or at least a vertical drawing. I just AFK'd. Yeah, you said you were on a bus last time. Or something like that. On a bus, by a bus, with a bus. Something about a bus. Okay. Final drawing. And I will draw pathos, just because I love pathos. A page without pathos, is that really a page at all? Honestly, my name should be Art of Pathos instead. I think Cheese is having a mental break. Someone please send Cheese on Cheese's way to the mental asylum. Cheese nailed super fent. Yes. Super fent is crazy. I was on a trip to a contest that we, the band Color Guard, won. Nice. Mr. Cheese, sir, Cheese, please, do not spam. If you're gonna say lots of cheeses, please keep the cheese inside of one message. Thank you very much. Would appreciate it if you did not spam. Okay, so I'm gonna bring the shoulders around here. Where's the super fan? Asking for a friend. I think Pathos is my favorite OC. The expressionless? Yes, the expressionless one. Yes, honestly. No, I can't keep changing which one I say is my favorite one. Honestly, I think she's the one I draw the most often though. She's just really easy to draw. And she is and she has a nice outfit. She has the I think she has my favorite outfit at the very least. If she's not my favorite, she's my favorite outfit. Let me see if I can find it. It's the yeah, this one. Like I just love this outfit. It's so good. Actually, and this part is even missing. This is like even missing most of the like there's supposed to be these metal flaps that come along the side. It's like kind of armored. It's really great. I just like it. Did you flip the page to draw upside down head? Yes, I did. I do not have the I don't have the visual library to do that. Maybe I'll do some like maybe I'll like try to do some practice with that, but yeah, for right now, yeah. Where do you even get the pose inspo for the top left? The internet. I think it was Twitter actually, but besides the point. Top left is making sure act feral. I challenge you to draw an upside down head. Maybe I will, or so I say, but I've run out of space, and this was the last page. This was the last page of the stream. Actually, this was the last drawing of the stream. Flip the page and do it now. Wait. Huh? And it leaves your mouth with a trace of spice in it. What? That's weird. If you guys have tasted guanabana, it tastes like it but bitter. Oh, I see. Oh, no, I'm not doing it on this page. I want this drawing to actually be mostly good. Mostly because I'm using a reference right now. Though what I could do is I can find this reference again and just draw the head by itself, and I can try that. I'll try after this. I'll see if I can eyeball it. Maybe it won't be so hard. Maybe I'll be able to do it. Okay. No, I'll do it. I'll do it after this one. I'll do it like down here or something. Down here has empty space. I get to do her out. Okay, hold on. Let me actually increase the size of her body real quick. Okay, there you go. And well, actually, no, I shouldn't do that because this is a high angle shot. So her body should be shrinking massively. As we go lower, her shoulder should be the widest thing because perspective. I'll try to eat the whole fruit while drawing. Like the taste isn't bad, but it is unpleasant. Duck Doodle, it's fine. Not there. I can't do it there. I'll do it there. Well, it's more like a duck head doodle, but same thing. Yeah, more bikini drawing. What the frick? That is fair. Okay, cool. What am I doing? Yes, right. So I'm gonna bring this over here. So I guess she's just looking off into the distance, I suppose. Oh, soursop? That's the name for soursop? I didn't know that. But soursop is good though. Soursop is great though. Haven't tasted it. It doesn't look that it's actually very appealing. The juice, great. And there's a sweet variant of soursop, which is just like amazing. You can just eat it. It's good. Well, okay, not the skin. The skin is okay. The skin is not good. I mean, it's like spiky and stuff, right? It looks like it's not edible. It is though. Tastes good. Just don't eat the skin. Dennis, bro. I am in fact Dennis. Hi, I am Dennis. Hi, Dennis des. Oh, fuck. Yeah, there you go. There it is. Dennis des. Okay, cool. Now, bringing this down, bring that around. I think we're just gonna bring that there. Bro, you okay? Nope, it's okay. This man is a name of many D's. Questionable, but you know, it would be like that, I guess. Oh, hold on. I need to bring in her the fur for her coat. Where'd you even find it? Not in any store around me. Yeah, actually, I don't. Not even the farmer's market around my area has it. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's around it's in the island. It's in the Caribbean. It is the Caribbean, right? Yeah, someplace in the Caribbean, the Virgin Islands. Someplace in the Virgin Islands. They just grow there. In fact, we had a soursop tree in our yard, but hurricane came and blew it down, so no more soursop. Oh no, they don't sell it that much before it smells bad. Anytime I see the breaking heart emoji, I hear glass breaking. Huh, interesting. I don't hear anything. I just, anytime I see the broken heart emoji, I think of brain rot children, but, like, I think of, I just imagine the person behind it is a brain rotted child. Because I've seen the broken heart emoji with the flower emoji. We're talking about puke fruit, right? No, not puke fruit, I don't think. Because soursop actually tastes good. The drawing on the top left, I have heard you say I can't do the drawing on YouTube, but you can do that. Yeah, no, the drawings where when I say I can't do the drawing on YouTube, I mean I can't do the drawing on YouTube. This drawing I could do on YouTube. Well, just, let that sink in. Apparently it doesn't taste as bad as it smells. Puke fruit? I don't know. Oh yeah, well he said it doesn't taste that bad though. For a fruit called puke fruit. That's kind of wild, but I guess it'd be like that. I've had sour sprout? What's sour sprout? Unless it's the same thing. Soursop comes from a tree. I don't know what sour sprout comes from, but... Oh, soursop. Okay. Yeah, the juice is really... Yeah, making juice from it is really good, too. But also, eating it just by itself is fine. It's good. I personally like the sweet variant more, but my mother likes the sour, like this more sour one, which is like, I mean, to each their own, I suppose. It tastes like soursop, but bitter. It tastes like bad, but just in the end. Like the acetaminophen. But in my opinion, it's not that bad. I see. I need to relax. It'd be like that. It's still bugging me that I haven't finished that drawing. Okay, there we go. And then and then I just wrap that around, and then I bring this up. So the hat should be extending towards us, and then the top of the hat would be around here. And then the hole in the hat should be around here. And then we should be able to see in the top, like through the top, like a chimney. Something like that. It leaves your mouth spicy. Bro, not a single person should teach you realism. I mean, if you did, you'd draw sus poses 24/7. Why would realism... I'm not really interested in drawing realistic poses. Or not realistic poses, realistic people. If I were... Yeah, I mean, if I were interested in that, I would learn it, but I'm not. Top left is what I aspire to draw every day on on my life. Hey, it'd be like that. Hello, Diavolo. Welcome back. As I just dropped by to say hello, I'm gonna draw. Okay. Have fun. Let me figure out. Okay, first of all, she has these things. I guess this. What was it? Trim? She has this trim on her shoulder pads. Her shoulder pads are supposed to be black. I'm gonna bring her arm in like that, and her arm is supposed to be coming over here, so like that. Her chest out in, well, really not really, because you can't really see it because of the perspective. The dress is coming over here, so then her crotch should be around there, but it doesn't really matter because the dress is going to be in the way. So I don't really need to focus on that. And I'm just going to bring this around, something like that. And then I bring this down like that. I think that's slightly misaligned, actually. I thought she was going to be a construction worker for a sec. Nah. Putting her in her normal outfit. At least I'm trying. Laziness leads to more laziness. Excellence leads to more excellence, I guess. Anyways, I completed your Viva exercises. I'll study more later, I guess. Just to be 120% sure. Apparently studying made me lead to studying more. Interesting. Before I leave, I need to, yeah, the art competition is, I mean, yeah, it's starting. Yeah. I mean, it's decided, like, you know what the competition is, so you can start. I think I'm supposed to make this... Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna make this black. Just so it'll look better. So the hat will be black. And then I'm gonna do some lines in there, which will also be black. Okay, something like that. Then I need to do this line to be black. This line, which should also be black. Challenge. Yes, challenge. Oh yeah, it is our challenge, not a competition. Yeah, you're right. You are actually correct. Yeah, there is actually a big difference. Challenge pathos. Yes, pathos. Now I'm more curious to what the hell your references was for the booty drawing. Actually, it was relatively the same. It wasn't actually 100% NSFW. Although the underwear was smaller, but still not technically NSFW. Or it was just highly suggestive, just on the edge. The word edge has been ruined, huh? We're not getting back that word. That word is never going back to normal, huh? That's unfortunate. Oh, okay, goodbye, Sloth. Primo means cousin. I did not know that. And it was now that I notice what's in top right. Top left, right. Okay. Goodbye, Sloth. Have a good day, evening. You're a native Spanish speaker? Oh, nice. Oh, I was also learning Spanish. I forgot about that. I have like very, very, very basic Spanish. Like, yeah, not even conversational. I know some words, and that's about it. I was learning Spanish. I mean, same as like how I was learning Japanese, and same as how well, actually, I didn't start learning Korean, so I don't know what I was gonna say. What am I yapping about? Sometimes I just yap, just to yap. Does my yapping know no bounds? And then her leg, so like her legs should be coming down around here. I mean, assuming we follow the same trajectory, her legs or her feet should be like there. And her other foot should be like there. You know, the best part of her boots is the fur, but you can't see the fur because of the perspective. Unfortunate. There we go. The page is complete. We finally have a pathos. Can you say "I'ma touch you" in Spanish, or did he? No. The lines I'm doing feels like they have more weight. I don't know if it's because it's a different paper. It might be. Yeah. Different paper gives different feedback. It's actually. By the way, what does pathos mean? Like, yeah, Pathos. Is that like think? Is that brain? Oh, cool. I love the girls with the horns and hat. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, come on. The hat is so good. The hat is amazing. Not the way I draw it, but I just like the hat with the I just like the fluffy, the concept of a fluffy hat. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. What do you mean no? Why are you saying no, Yuko? Yeah, I'm gonna look up what pathos means, because I think I know what it's supposed to mean. By the way, her name is sorry, that was a voice crack. It's Peithos. Pathos. What does that mean? Modes of persuasion. Interesting. A quality that evokes pity or sadness. Interesting. And the actor injects his customary humor and pathos into the role. Interesting. From Greek. Oh, okay. So pathos is Greek for like suffering or relating to suffer. Interesting. Hello, Ori. Welcome to the stream. Stream ending is near. The end is near. It is ending. Bro, I can't concentrate on what you're asking with that thing over at the top left corner. Spell it out one more time. Okay, yeah, so I'm not talking about pathos, Pathos. I'm talking about, and I don't think this might not be a real word, but pathos. So Peithos. Is that a word? I don't think so. Yeah, it's not a word. Oh, no, what it was is there's a god. So essentially there's a god of knowledge somewhere, and I think, and I might be getting this wrong, but it starts or ends with pathos or patho. I think it's just patho. It's something patho. And I can't remember. Wait, hold on. Let me get rid of the S. So I took the name of the god of knowledge and I added it with, and I just added an S because it just sounded better for me. Patho God, maybe. No. Okay, what's I'm sorry for being a fake Pathos fan. No, it's cool. It's cool. I'm actually not being anatomically correct. I would have okay, my pen wants to finish the shading. I didn't finish the shading, okay? I am not finishing it. So, this is one artist I can defend. I've seen what he can actually do. I haven't I would have finished the shading. I just didn't finish the shading. What am I doing now? I've purposefully not finished it, even though it hurts my soul, even though it wounds my mind. The pose is NSFW adjacent. Fair enough. Yeah, there's a goddess. There's a god or goddess of knowledge that starts or ends with patho or has patho in it. And I can't remember what it was. So yeah, that's what her name is based on. It's based on a god. I don't know if it's a Mesopotamian god or something like that. Guys, I've tried to redesign my Sona. Should the fish be big or small? The fish, big. Well, I think the small head with the big body looks pretty cool. But I mean, yeah, it just depends on what you like. Depends on what you want. Let me shade her hand slightly. Let me shade under her chest slightly. Let me shade right here. Oh, you can't even see underneath there, so I don't know why I would be shading there. Like that wouldn't even make sense. So good thing I caught that. Let me shade her belt slightly. Let me shade the side of the medal slightly. And I just need to bring in these like little sashes that come across. What do you mean by modeling for a brand in the challenge? Like how models like wear brands. So like I guess like I don't know, modeling for Adidas or something, or like a brand like that. I think that's what it means. I'm not the one who like came up with the challenge. Look, I don't write the rules. I just put them there. Those little feet are killing me. I know, right? The perspective is so great. Yeah, no, I mean, maybe you can be like modeling for Coca-Cola. Posing with Coca-Cola in your hand. I don't know, bro. I have no idea. I'll think of it. I'll just do whatever it is. Is that a lolly? No. What do you mean by modeling? Well, actually, I guess it depends on what you define. No. At the very least, she's not short. Is 5'6" short? I don't think 5'6" is short. You don't write the rules, like how you don't choose the poses? Exactly. You get me perfectly. I don't choose the poses. It's not me, okay? I don't have proclivities to draw, like, I don't have the proclivity to draw weird poses. It's simple. Am I saying that right? Is that the right word? Whatever. I'm just drawing, what I draw because references, Yeah. Would you like to draw every single thing in perspective, or would you prefer to draw them without perspective? I would rather draw them in perspective. Yeah, I want to draw everything in perspective. I mean, everything does have a perspective, right? Like this has a perspective. Yeah, everything has perspective. If you draw something without perspective, you're kind of just drawing in 2D, kind of, right? 5'8" is average height for a dude? Yeah. Then I don't think I'd consider her a lolly, then no. No, I would not consider her a lolly. By the way, what is this pose. Okay, there we go. Let me see if we can draw an upside down head. This is for all of the marbles. You're 6'7". Nice. Pathos is 5'6". Yes. You're 6'7". I see. Screen Hermit, you're reaching? No, I think 5'8" it definitely is average. At least in America, right? I think, at least in America, I think every like nation has their own averages or whatever. I looked up apparently global average. Oh, it's 5'9". Interesting. Can I see your tralala? Pardon? You're 6'7". I'm 9'6". We are not the same, by definition. Okay, let me draw this upside down head real quick. Screen Hermit, just to show you that I can 100% draw an upside down head. I'm not coping at all. I 100% can. Okay, I need to rely 100% on my construction. If I don't rely on my construction, I'm cooked. I kind of just want to turn. Can I just like turn my head upside down? You know, you won't know that I'm drawing upside down, but I will. I'll just like. I'm gonna snap my neck. It'll rotate all the way around, and I can do it. Okay. So this is where the air is. This is the chin. So the chin is gonna be wrapping around like that. Okay. We're gonna be breaking the. Okay. So hold on. Fine. Yeah? No. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna like pop the air out, and then the air is gonna come like that, like that, like that, like that. It's probably looking a little bit flat or skewed. Okay, let me just imagine. So like right here is where the middle part of the head is supposed to be. My girlfriend's the average height for a man. My main OC is 5'7". Huh? What do you think about Italian brain rot? They're annoying, right? No, not really. I'm not easily annoyed though. I think I mean, I said this about a lot of things, but I'm quite apathetic to a lot of things. No, I mean, yeah, I'm not annoyed at them. Okay, the eyes are gonna. Okay, so the eye would come over here. The nose would be around here, right? And then like the eye is coming here. Okay, and then the other eye is somewhere around here. Yeah. I'm cooking. I know I'm cooking. I'm literally cooking. There's no way I'm not. Ahaha. Seriously, how do I? Maybe I really am delirious because you'd think that the sleep would be catching up with me, but the lack of sleep rather. Okay, I almost just messed up the eyes, but that's okay. Braid that there, pop that out. Why is everyone half naked in your drawings, Dennis? Anatomy practice. The fix-all terminology that makes no one able to ever question the way that you draw your drawings. Anatomy practice. Buy it now for $5.99. Dennis, draw close. I did. Right there. I've covered all my bases, sir. We have half naked, just naked, whatever the heck this is, fully clothed, hair bra. I have the entire spectrum. Draw the anatomy of jeans. Nah, I'm good. I literally have the entire spectrum. You cannot say that I don't draw clothes. I draw clothes. If you say anything else, that's slander. And I can take you to court for defamation. Aha. I love whatever the heck this is. Yeah, I don't even know. Why do some people say it's bad to be apathetic when it isn't? I think in general, if you're apathetic about everything, if you're indifferent about everything, then you have no preferences, and I think it's very hard. It's very difficult to interact with someone who doesn't have any preferences. I feel like people think that. I feel like that. Yeah, people think that that would be a very boring person. Someone who has no like political opinions. Someone who has no just like preferences at all. You like red or blue? I don't care. You want to go to the park? You want to go to the beach? I don't care. Like that type of thing. I think people would find that like pretty hard to deal with. So I mean, I guess I could see when it comes to like dealing with other people how that would be a bad thing. Yeah. Dennis supports nudity. I guess, yeah. I used to call dedication of character. I used to call it dedication of character. Wait, call what dedication? Call what dedication of character? Want to get murdered? I don't care. I guess it is bad. It's if you want to survive, it's bad to be apathetic. Defecation? I used to call it defecation of character. You used to call what defecation of character? Funny, because when I did anatomy practice during math tests, I got sent straight to the principal office. Still aced the test though. Hey, at least you aced it. At least you aced it. You know, you win some, you lose some. What is food? I wonder what I smell food. I want to eat food. I'm gonna eat food at some point. I would love to eat food. Do I get better at talking when I'm sleep deprived? No. I don't know why I thought about that. Yeah, no, I was clearly worse at talking today. Well, I know this is not the worst I've talked though. There's definitely been a point where I was worse at talking. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Screen Hermit, I rest my case. I can draw an upside down head. Let me turn this upside down and see how bad it is. Yeah, we're gonna keep it like this. It's a totally normal head. It's perfectly fine and definitely fine. Yeah, totally cheese. Okay, so can I actually eyeball it? Because this is a bad head. By the way, like this head is bad. Little reason for the dots on their face. So essentially, okay, so Pathos started out as just like a magic AI, essentially. I guess that would be just the simplest way to call her. Then she was put into a body with the God of Chaos. The God of Chaos has stripes down her face. So like, okay, let me see if I can get a, okay, yeah, I'll just do it over here. So the God of Chaos, if like this is the God of Chaos's face, she has stripes that go down her face like this. And Pathos was put into this body, right? So, but then after a while they broke off. So they both got their own body, but essentially Pathos just got a remnant of the stripes. She got like reduced stripes. So the stripes like turned into dots, really. So that's essentially what happened. You win this time, Dennis, but I'll be back. Yeah, so the dots on her face is like an inherited trait from the stripes that used to be on the God of Chaos's face. I haven't drawn the God of Chaos in a while. Is the Thing also a character from your story? Yeah, it's her. The Thing is her. She turns into the Thing. Also, these two characters are the same character, despite the proportion differences. Oh, and also her. She's also the same character. I just didn't color her. She's like lit. I mean, you can see the same, but yeah. Yeah. And Oh, she got piercings, regretted it, then made up an elaborate story to explain the marks on her cheeks. Yeah, something like that. Cheek piercings? That's crazy. The one that says it's clobbering time? No. Yeah, the thing is the god of anti-life or anti-existence. It's like a primal. Yeah. Anyways, essentially, she has put the god of anti-life has like split personalities. Each personality has their own form, and that form, the thing form, is a more primal like a primal personality thing that is like closer to godhood, I guess, divinity, which is weird, but yeah, whatever. She's bipolar, essentially, but not really. Didn't they change they changed the actual name for multiple personality disorder, right? It's like something else, right? Whatever. Yeah, anyways, that's about it. The stream has run its course. Oh, actually, before I finish, let me color in Pathos's. Pathos has like highlights in her hair. Is there a drawing of your MC? Yeah, I don't really draw him that often, but yeah. Probably because he's a guy, but that's besides the point. Yeah, no, I don't draw him that often. He's somewhere. I don't think... He's somewhere in this book. Let me see if I can find him. Dissociative identity disorder. Yes, dissociative identity disorder. Do we have him somewhere? I should have him somewhere. Yes, wait, here. Yeah, we have him right here. He has these hair, like his hair goes up. I don't know why. I just want to make his hair go up. I want to have the hair curl upwards. Like his hair is defying gravity, but I literally don't care. I don't care. It's cool. But yeah. Yeah, anyways, that's about it. So your story is basically the one that their MC is not important. No, the MC is pretty important. I just don't draw him. Like, because when I'm drawing on the page, I'm not really drawing the story. I'm just drawing characters from the story. Whether it be like character interactions or just characters by themselves. But yeah, when it comes to the story, yeah, it would be more focused on the MC. Yeah. The MC can eat the MC can, in fact, actually, yeah, well, okay, at the point in the story that he's at, the MC cannot eat the world. The god of singularity, though, now she can eat the world. Or I say she, but it can eat the world. He's relatively important, but in the grand scheme of things, he is neither the most powerful nor the most important. Actually, yeah, well, yeah, he's not the most powerful. That's for sure. And I suppose he's not the most important. Yeah, that's true also. So yeah, he's not the most important. But he is kind of important. So the god of single people can eat the MC? No, the god of singularity cannot eat the singularity. Because he's single? No! That's not good. Okay, coolio. Oh, I get to finish this drawing now. Let's go! Does he dunk on LeBron? Yes, because he will cheat. It seems interesting, although I don't catch up most of the things because of the language barrier. Oh, yeah, okay, that's fair. That is fair. Yeah, I'm sorry if I didn't explain anything, like, adequately. If I didn't explain anything adequately, that is my bad. I could definitely do a better job at being more clear. It seemed, no, not that. I made my MC, the supposed to be protagonist. I made her into an accidental antagonist in the most unconventional way. Honestly, fair. Okay, Murdoch. Yeah. No one dunks on the GOAT. Haven't watched a single game of basketball, by the way. Fair enough. Me neither. I don't really watch sports, though. To be fair, the antagonist of the story... Yeah, the antagonist of the story could very well have been the main character. Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, yeah. Like I wouldn't call the antagonist a bad person. Not truly. Not. Okay. Yeah, kind of. But yeah, the antagonist could have definitely been haven't drawn the antagonist at all. Like, I haven't drawn her at all. That's crazy. Not in this book, at least. Actually, no, I have drawn her once in this book, but I didn't really say it. There was no antagonist? Ooh. She just became one? No, yeah. She became the villain. Well, wait, there was no antagonist? She just became the villain, essentially? And even then, there's still no antagonist? So, like how, in Overlord, the anime, like, how the MC is, like, a villain, but not the antagonist, because, well, I mean, yeah. Why isn't there many stories where the main character is the bad person, the antagonist? Yeah, that's unfortunate. Well, yeah. There's not that many. Yeah, Overlord is one of them, which is an isekai, I guess. It's like when did they come out? In like 2013? You know, it's like the skeleton dude, if you don't know. He's like a skeleton. He does stuff like that. Because Gluttony isn't an evil, she's just a misunderstood force. Ah. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't call like a tornado evil, right? Oh, whoopsie. Okay. Well, I think that's about it. Oh, my phone's actually about to die. So fair enough. Yeah, I have to go. Thank you guys for coming to the stream. That's about it. I used to watch F1 when I was a teen. I didn't expect to... Hold on. I used to watch F1 when I was a teen. Now, I didn't watch any motorsport except playing on my Xbox. All right, goodbye, guys. Goodbye, Ori, Calstorm, Screen Hermit. Wait, Sloth is gone. Yeah. No. Hugo. Did I say that already? Probably already. Rap Dog. Yes. Gooner, say bye. Huh. But yeah, Ori. Is there anyone else? Screen Hermit. Probably not. I didn't say you. Okay, well, yeah. Oh, Diavola. Is Diavola here? Well, if he's still here. Goodbye. But yeah, that's about it. Good night, Zen.